Hey everyone, I'm Phil and this is Everything Spicy. How we doing tonight, folks? Saturday night, right? Right? How's everyone doing on a Saturday? Holy mackerel. I got my own thing open. Ah, that's good. Holy mackerel. I've heard other people bleeding on my things before, but never bled on my own one. Isn't that? Oh, brother. Yeah, you just got someone down in the basement shaking her head at me going, never done it to myself before. But hey, anyways, how's everyone doing? We got 3 people in here. The things says we got 9 people in here. How many people we got in here? How are we doing here? What's up, John Travels? How you doing? Crazy Ann, Mike's World. Crazy Ann reminding everybody, make sure you smash the like button and share the stream out. Hit the thumbs up. Mike's World, Crazy Ann, Tara and T with Mrs. B. What's up, Tara and T? How you doing? Ruben Diaz, what's up, Ruben? Good to see you in here, brother. How you doing? Lizzie Ann, what's up, girl? How you doing? Been a while since we seen you. How you doing, girl? Although you were in were you in Styles last night or night before last? Well, I forget what it was. Dadzia Dax, how you doing? Houston Outdoors, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, those little bugs gonna aggravate the crap out of me. Tone Ranger's in the house. What's up, Tone Ranger? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Jeremy. Chelsea Lynn, how you doing, girl? Good to see you in here. Patrick James Forums, how are you doing, man? Roberts Belly Acres. Roberts Belly Acre Belly. I see bellies and I start thinking, all right, bellies. I don't know. We got the Zoophobic 73 channel. I was on a panel with Zoophobic earlier today on Runny Eggs. How you doing, man? I'm hanging in there. How are you? Good to hear from you, girl. Oh, let's see. Doing good. Oh, we've got Jonathan, servant to God and follower to Jesus. How you doing? Wandering Wiley, what's up, man? How you doing? Filming the ultimate grave taker. How you doing? Filming or grave taker? WH Outdoors. I'm good. Just a little what? You're what? You're never mind. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. Ooh. Give me a second. What's up, JCT? How you doing? Good to see you, JCT. She's like, I know, right? Was this like Immaculate Conception or something? Just like, is this like the new Christ baby? And there's no, I'm not going to be that dad. I'm not going to be that. I'm not going to say another word. So congratulations if that's what you wanted. So Captain Morgan, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you in there, Captain Morgan. I struck a Captain Morgan pose. Actually, on the very front of this, the thumbnail for this. When I achieved my toilet paper from Costco earlier in the week, I went outside, put my toilet paper in front of the Costco sign, had a young man snap a picture of me that I had conquered and gotten my pack. It wasn't that big a deal, man. They had it at Costco, at least in the morning when I got there. By the time I left, it looked like they were running out. So, yeah, that's one of those things we're going to talk about today. Mike's World, how can you be a little pregnant? Either you are or you aren't. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I've heard that statement. Why can you be a little pregnant? They close all my kids' schools until April 13th. They're getting homeschool. Yeah, my kids too. Donald Morris, what's up, man? All right, Donald. Now we got back here. We got Dirty White Boy. This is my new one. Cramps are temporary. Do this. Be victorious, right? Do the challenge. The cramps will only last so long. Just make sure at the end of it, you're victorious, right? Cool shirt. You like it? She Digs is in the house. What's up, She Digs? Good to see ya. Oh, is Raven the Blackbird in there? Raven the Blackbird is in the house. What's up, Raven? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Oh, trying to keep up with everybody here. Trying to keep up with everyone coming on. Not far along. Well, I can't imagine you be unless you're letting us know, 7, 8, 9 months into it. Monica, what's up, girl? That's the younger part of Crazy Ann. She's not quite as Crazy Ann, but she's working her way up to that level. You know, it's a hard bar to reach. I mean, you know what? And you can reach it up there, and there's Crazy Ann crazy, and that's at that level. Monica hasn't quite reached. She's working at it though. I see her get on and do these little things with Crazy Ann, and never ever live that down. Oh, do I missed something, didn't I? Oh, yeah, we wake full bat. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fell asleep in Runny Eggs panel. So that's good. Lizzie, and congrats, Chelsea Lynn. Everybody congrats, Chelsea. So Crazy Ann, of course, putting up everything spicy. LOL. You know how crazy your sister is. Eileen Ballou, the fam. Now, see, everybody go check out Eileen Ballou, the fam. She will not be, I just read it today, she will not be putting up any new material, as I understand it, for the next week or so, because she's got some house issues. So go check out Eileen Ballou. Go back to the very beginning of Eileen. Discover who Eileen Ballou, the family was before she became the Eileen Ballou, the family that we know today. So go check her out. How you doing, Eileen? Good to see you. Captain Morgan, hey, Phil, me and Chelsea already had the baby's name picked out for a boy and girl. Oh, so does that mean that you're the father there, Captain Morgan? Captain Morgan, Chelsea. Is that what we're I don't know what's going on here. I'm doing good. I like the video. I like the shirt because this shirt is gonna make it spicy. All right. My co-workers' kids' classmate tested positive. The schools are having extended spring break. Hospital workers are being told to stay home if they have a cough. It's wild out there. It is. This has become the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Gibbler's in the house. What's up, Gibbler? How you doing, man? Bill, I did a live video a half hour ago. Well, dude, see, I got to find out about these things. Although a half an hour ago, I was still getting something to eat. So, oh, yes, he is. Well, there you go. Well, congratulations to the two of you. Awesome. Very good. And this was intentional, right? I mean, we know the sex is always intentional, right? There's no oops sex, right? So I'd like to say that each and every one of my children were intentional, but this will be our second baby. Oh, well, you see, Chelsea, I don't follow things closely along. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. Good to hear. Just, you're only like a third of the way to me and my wife. So we've got 6 total. But yeah, you got a good start going there. I'd love to have a shirt made with a Reaper with shades, ball cap, and goatee. Caption it live spicy. We could do that. Send me that in a Facebook Messenger thing, and let's see if we can't make that happen. The sex was intentional. The pregnancy ones. The sex is always intentional, right? Unless she's sleeping next to you, you just gotta get next to your girl there, and just like hey, and you don't wake her up. And she wakes up. We haven't had sex. How did that happen? Well, there was this one night, and you were kind of drunk, and you were passed out. I just kind of rolled over. You probably don't remember it. Oh, there we go. Hand washing, soap and water will prevent a multitude of problems. A multitude. I do it all the time with my work. Right, Phil? It's very crazy out there. You can't get toilet paper anywhere, and I don't know why. Right? I mean, part of the side effects of this is not shitting yourself, right? Part of the side effects of the coronavirus is not losing your shit, and you need all this toilet paper because you lose your shit. That's not. I don't know which idiot. And you know what it is? It's someone on social media, someone on a news broadcast, someone out there somewhere went with toilet paper. Toilet paper. You need toilet paper. We always need water, right? Any natural disaster. If we're gonna get 2 inches of snow, you need 10 gallons of water, right? Maybe later when I start letting people up, okay, Revan? Yeah, if you're gonna get 2 inches of snow, you need 10 gallons of water for each person in your household. We don't talk about other people's lives in here. Keely V, what's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Metal music maniac. I kind of know what Chelsea went through. I overdid it on the cheese. Longest 30 minutes I went through. Spinning and winning slots with Blaine. What's up, spinning and winning? It's not just TP now, Phil. It's food. My son is having a really hard time in Phoenix area just finding groceries there. No P at all anywhere. Well, but my wife went to the grocery store this morning at 6 a.m. and canned goods gone. So yeah, there's a lot of food, a lot of things out there that you cannot get. She went early in the morning, so she wound up coming home with food, but that's because she got there just as they were stocking. And she was leaving, she saw like a fleet of vehicles coming in to Walmart to get stuff. So she's like, I got there probably just in time to miss all of that coming in. Right, it's your chest, but I guess if the toilet paper at it would go away. Oh, try to read everybody's stuff here. Kirk Wiper, Voyager Center. What's up? How you doing, Kirk? I'm losing my shit over the dummies buying out everything, especially the ones who turn around and sell overpriced. They need their ass whipped. They do. I agree with that. One-legged Honda mechanic. What's up, man? How you doing? Mo Homesteading. I miss Ann. Hugs, darling. You miss Ann who? This girl? She's right here. She's not going anywhere. We keep her put away until we need her. Like she's down there shaking her head at me. Crazy Ann reminding everybody, smash that like button. Share out the stream. Bring some more people in here. Hot sauce and TP might be an option. Have you seen these cruel son of a guns that took a Reaper or a hot pepper and they wiped it on a toilet seat at work, and they wiped that hot pepper, they cut it open, they wiped that hot pepper on the toilet paper, and then one of their employees, one of their buddies went in there to do his business, and he come out with all of his junk on fire, and he had to go back in there, and he's got like his pants down around his ankles, and he's washing his junk off because his junk is on fire. Not good. Not good. That wouldn't work at my work. I just got home from work and company out of Costco fully restocked. Ah, there you go. See, I mean, they're getting fully restocked, and then they come unstocked for you. That cutie pie, everything's spicy. This is affecting my job. I do it for, I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. Yep. I mean, it's gonna affect all of our jobs. Runny Egg, what's up, Runny Egg? Good to see you in here. It's gonna affect a lot of jobs out there because they're talking about, I sell cars. They're talking about shutting down plants, and letting some of that stuff subside, letting this go through. No. Mark's Ark Aquariums here. What's up, man? Gibbler, Runny Egg. But yeah, they're talking about shutting down it's rumored about shutting down car plants, right? So how long did you shut the car plant down for? We had a 6-week strike with GM. Then we had 2 weeks for changeover. There's 2 months they didn't build cars here within the last few months. Now they're talking about, possibly shutting down the plants for a while, letting this thing run its course. I don't know, man. They already sent if you guys know, they already sent all the GM employees that are working like the tech center. These are assembly people. These are brain people. They'll have them working from home on their computers. So these people aren't even going into work, but they're all they do what they do at the office. At the office, they got their computer, their phone, and they're multitasking. They just got them doing that crap at home now. So yeah, it's a crazy, crazy world we live in. No, we're gonna bring some people up here shortly. Crazy, and I can't find it. There you go. Yep. That is you know what? And it's going to affect us financially. Hey, everybody's like, hey, look at gas. Gas is $1.99 a gallon. Well, that's great because I could afford to pay the extra 50 cents a gallon if I had worked all week this week, right? So, yeah, it's going to hurt us. I can't remember what state, but I read some state called Poison Control Center because a bunch of people are drinking bleach because they said bleach will make it go away. Yeah, probably same kind of people that eat Tide Pods think they're going to get high off of that. $2 billion a day, an airline postponed for 6 months. Linda Skidmore, West Virginia is the only state with no cases, but they only tested 40 people. Well, trust me, it'll get there eventually. Already done this evening. Thanks. Good. Oh, Runny Egg Twisted Stream, mate. What are you going to do, man? Oh, tweeted the stream. I thought I said twisted. Woo. What's up, man? Thank you for tweeting it out. All right, Ginger Locks mom, kids are off for a month, right? My kids don't go back until April 5th. So craziness, right? I told my wife, I said, we're going to have to come up with a daily list of my 16-year-old of stuff for him to do. That way he's not sitting in his bedroom for the next month doing nothing but playing video games from sun up till sundown. Actually, from sun up till sun up, because, you know, the way these kids are, they don't really start playing their games until it's midnight, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with all their friends. So, oh, Dom, Lizzie, Ann, hello, mate. Yep, everybody's in here. Yep. All right, I am going to bring my friend up here. Sherry Watson, you going to come up here now? No. I mean, Crazy Ann. What's up, Crazy Ann? How you doing? What's up, Angel? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Everything's pricey. I work at a concession stand as a cashier in the arena where the Phoenix Suns play. And now all that public and sporting and public events have been postponed or canceled. I am out of work now. See what I'm telling you, man? It affects everybody. Video games are educational, though. All right, here we go. We got Raven. We got Angel. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Doing well.
Good to see you in here. We're gonna be shouting out some people here for a little while, so we'll get to asking you guys some questions and how things are affecting you too. So, I saw kids who drank bleach when I worked in a psych facility. I'm telling you, man, some people just, I mean, I don't know where they get their intelligence from. I really don't.
Well, right. Okay. Let me explain that. A lot of people are going to grocery stores or like your local Walmart. I saw your video, and that's what prompted me to do this video that I did. It is why a lot of people are buying these toilet papers, and what are they going to do with it?
Because it's not the shits are not a side effect of the virus. It's not a side effect. Why is everybody getting shit paper? Why?
Or paper towels or napkins.
Right. Well, I understand paper towels. I mean, you're going to wipe things down. You know, you're going to need paper towels or whatnot to wipe things down. You know, Clorox and whatever. Go through your home. Go through your place of business. You're going to use a lot more paper towels. I get.
Phil, I don't know.
That I understand. But toilet paper.
Toilet paper, and then paper towels, and then
disinfecting wipes.
Well, not only those, but also the tissue paper.
Yeah, Kleenex.
Yeah.
Kleenex.
Well, you can't even make your own hand sanitizer anymore because all the rubbing alcohol and everything else is gone, and the aloe that you have to add to the rubbing alcohol and the scents to make it smell good. You can't even get those ingredients anymore to put together to make your own. So bottom line is here's what everybody needs to do. If you drink anything other than beer, okay, if you drink anything other than beer, you just need to give your hands a drink and then your mouth a drink. And then you give your hands a drink and then give your mouth a drink. Because you know what? If you're passed out, you don't care, but at least your hands will be sanitary because you never know what you're doing when you're sleeping with your hands.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, okay, I look at it, I'm going to my local Walmart, and I notice I got a few paper towels, but I literally went and looked to see what else they don't have, and they literally did not have any cans of food. I mean, like, you're like, wonder what the hell is going on.
Right. I mean, why do suddenly people need, months worth of food? I could see picking up a little extra toilet paper.
Yeah.
A little extra, a little extra this.
Well, I mean, everybody's going to need food. I mean, no matter what. I mean,
but when I went to Costco, I see people coming out with 3 things of toilet paper. Now, again, I'll take. You know what? I'm guilty. I go to Costco and I pick up toilet paper and paper towels from my mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. She's 89 years old and she doesn't go to Costco. So maybe these people were picking it up for other people as well. But I doubt that everybody that was coming out of that place and everybody that was in line that had 2 and 3 things of toilet paper were picking it up for other people. Yeah, everything is out, Lizzie Ann. Yep.
And what else?
What's up, Kimberly?
What else? There's now water that's going to be scarce. A lot of people can't find bottles of water because everybody needs water.
Yep.
To keep themselves hydrated. I mean, and then all of a sudden you see, and then you hear stories that food prices are going up, and then you wonder what the hell's going on next time.
Preparation H next. Well, I'm glad I got plenty of that wandering, Wiley. And of course, Tone Ranger said chili heads hide their TP in the freezer. So if you break into a home with a chili head and you're looking for his toilet paper, that's where it's hidden. It's hidden in the freezer.
Who just joined us?
That's Mike's world.
Hey, Mike.
Hans Roon, what's up, Hans Roon?
Because when I was doing this video, and then the second concern is people are also going to get angry.
Yeah,
they're going to get pissed. And I was telling him, keep calm. Don't get pissed off at the people at the store because they're doing their job trying to get the stuff.
Yeah. It's been mild so far in the stores, but I have seen little videos of people snatching things from one another. And if this doesn't calm down, it could get to a point where people get in fisticuffs and things and stuff. And that doesn't make any sense. What's up, real life?
I was watching my local news this morning, and
then Angel just froze.
I froze.
He's not froze on my end. You're good, Angel. You're good.
No,
Angel.
he froze on my end.
You're good.
Yeah, go on, Angel.
Go, Angel.
Okay. As I was saying earlier this morning on my local news, they played a clip where a fight had broken out in a store down in Australia over toilet paper because of the pandemic.
How about if I call you by?
Are you kidding? And I will guarantee you that neither one of those guys that were in that fight are without toilet paper. Who's got all that background noise?
I don't.
That's Mike. All right, Mike, I got to keep you muted till that background noise goes away. I don't know if it's your wife fussing at you or what, but
because I literally was saying that if you go into the store and you're going as an angry person, you're going to end up causing more problems. You're going to end up getting kicked out of the store, getting arrested, getting in further trouble with them.
Yeah.
Because one incident will cause another thing.
What's up, Lewis Fuller? How you doing, man? Hey, by the way, keep in mind, folks, if you get into one of these fisticuffs, okay, whether you started or not, you will wind up with some kind of charges against you one way or another, whether it's the individual and you say, well, I'm not guilty. You will wind up with some charges against yourself. And you don't want to have to go through court systems because everybody that's never been in trouble with the court or been in trouble with the law says, oh, just, throw the book at them, right? You know what? Until you're in there and you're going through the system and you find out that the system is a little bit weird, okay? And if they treat everybody in there like they're a criminal, not everybody like they're a good person and made a mistake. They treat everybody in there like the hardened criminal, and they don't give you second chances. They don't listen to anything you say in the courtroom or things like that. So then you wind up having to get expensive lawyers, which cost. You don't want to get in some stupid fight over some stupid toilet paper.
No,
someone comes and takes your toilet paper, let them walk away with it because that's thousands of dollars you don't have to pay to get a lawyer to keep your butt out of prison or to keep your butt out of even jail. So yeah, don't go messing around. And someone goes and takes your stuff, let them take your stuff and live to fight another day. So McCoy's is right. I mean, bottom line at the end of the day, guys, hot soapy water is the best thing you can do for your hands. Wash up past your wrists a little. Make sure if you're going to sneeze, you sneeze into your elbow. You don't sneeze out into the open. You might not think you got it, but you could have.
I go like when I sneeze.
How you doing, man? Arcade is in the house. What's up, Arcade? Blake Hurst is here now. What's up, Blake Hurst? Yeah. I mean,
you think it's gonna get better? It's not. It's because this is going to cause more problems for a lot of people. And
Now you're frozen.
You
Now see the
froze.
problem is,
Now,
yeah. Now the problem is the panic. That's our biggest problem that we got. The problem. Oh, there we go. The problem is the panic, and that
Yes.
is that people aren't being smart. People are being dumb. What's up, the hunt for heat? People are not being smart about it. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? So,
Yeah.
bottom line is, you know what, guys? If you don't need to go out, stay at home. You know, if you don't need things, stay at home. Don't let this stuff spread. If you got to go to work, wash it. I mean, God, I will almost guarantee, and I'm no expert, okay? But I will almost guarantee we've probably had as many people catch the flu during this period of time as people that caught this virus. Okay, the difference with the flu is that they've got something that, you know, people are still dying from the flu. You understand everything that's going on right now? People right now are dying of the flu. People in nursing homes and whatnot, not coronavirus. People are dying from the flu. People die from the flu every single year, and people are dying from the flu right now. They just don't make a big deal of it because we're used to people dying from the flu. It's old age, people with bad immune systems and everything else. So, yeah.
The thing about this coronavirus, I think it's man-made. It's a way of intimidating people. And like I said, I thought it was you, Phil, but it was Skills who did the video. If you see his video, look at what he was looking at, and go to your local Walmart or whatever grocery store you have near you, and see if they have any of these toilet paper. You'll see how many people literally would fight over this. But I'm saying, if you're going there, don't go with an anger or getting upset at somebody at the store or the people that work at the store, because heck, they're trying to do their job to get this stuff. They have to order it and it have to be shipped, and it takes time for it to get to your local grocery store or wherever store you live.
Yeah, well, you know, the Chinese say a lot of things, Tone Ranger. You know, of course, the Chinese, what was the N1 whatever virus that we had?
N1H1.
That came from China. You know what's funny too is we lost a lot more people from that than we've even started to lose on this, and none of us even worried about the H1N1. You know, now that there's an election coming, this is blown way out of proportion of what really is. We didn't even worry about the H1N1.
Or even the Ebola effect back in 2014.
Right?
Oh yeah.
None of that did people freak out like they're freaking out right now. A lot of it, but again, I can't say it's because of the election, because you know what, it's happening in all these countries. It's happening where Anne's at.
But you want to know my honest opinion? I think what's going on now reminds me a lot like the pandemic and panic that people had when they thought that the world was going to end in 2012. Because throughout the year 2012, there were many times that people had cleared the shelves in preparation because they thought the world was going to end on December 24th, 2012.
Yeah, I remember that.
Of the prophecy.
Yeah, but how many people really believe that? Just a bunch of people in California? Those are numbers. Those aren't real things going on.
I know.
But Phil, it happened everywhere. I mean, it just literally, a lot of people didn't think. They react to things, and that's what they're doing, is they're reacting to this virus, thinking it's going to kill everybody. Heck, has it actually really killed anybody yet? No. Until there's actual...
Oh, it has killed people.
Yeah.
I've seen it all today.
It is killing people, but it's killing people with weakened immune systems. It's killing old people in care. You know, people that have weakened immune systems that are already dying from other things, are dying from the natural flu and things like that. You know, these are people that are, those are people that are dying from this. Yes, we have people dying from this every single day. But they're also dying from flu too.
I don't know if anyone can see him, but he's frozen right now.
Who? Nobody's frozen, Raven.
I'm not frozen.
He's not frozen.
No. You are frozen on my side.
Yeah. Your size is keep Raven because you keep slowing this down, and the bottom line is I think you got the issues are on your end because I haven't seen anybody on this panel freeze.
Yeah.
You, so.
Yeah.
And then like less than 10 minutes ago, Raven, you froze yourself.
Yeah. So and of course, people are freaking out about the stock market, right? And I think a lot of that is, the stock market adjusting based off of speculation, not actually based off of, there are people that are cashing out, right? There are people that are taking their money and putting it elsewhere. But I don't think it's quite happening at the rate that the stock market would leave us to believe. So, probably a little deep.
Go ahead.
So is there a real big shortage in New Brunswick, Canada?
I don't know.
I had a vehicle in front of me that was stocked. That went to our Walmart, which is we're a good 4 hours from New Brunswick, 3 to 4 hours away. My vehicle, and they was down here in Waterville Walmart buying up groceries. Their back end was right full of milk and everything else, and they got right on the interstate and headed north.
There's nothing wrong with taking toilet paper across the border, as far as I know.
Oh, they didn't get toilet paper because we're out. We've been out for 2 days.
It's
yes, I did see that today.
A lot of people have gone try to get their toilet paper, and now I hear that you go on eBay and you see toilet paper for $25. And now,
Hey, Sty.
How you doing,
guys?
Sty?
Hi. I had to dig my way out of my bunker and put an antenna up so I could reach you guys.
Yeah, right? What the hell?
Yeah. Scared the shit out of me. I saw a chipmunk and he was coughing. Oh, scared the hell out of me. I hurried up and slammed that 6-inch thick steel door and sprayed it all down with Lysol, and then I took a bleach shower, and now I'm all good. Now I'm good.
All good. That's good to hear.
Oh, that was a close one, though.
Jed D, how you doing?
So the chipmunk didn't get you sick, did he?
Well, if they say it.
What's up, Jen Drake?
Could take a few days, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, we all know this is all crazy. I'm hoping that everybody that's here today in the chat on the panel realize that it's the social media, it's the news that has taken this thing to the nth degree. It's people's lack of common sense that has done this. You guys, we don't need to be doing this. We don't need to be doing the things that we're doing. I think, and you know what? In 6 weeks, 8 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, it's all be gone.
Yeah, it could end up being blown away. And I think it's more blown out of proportions because right now they're thinking about the elections, and I think that the Democratic Party is like kind of happy, but otherwise I don't know why that people would be upset.
Hi, Tim. Hi, everybody out in the chat. Okay, what's going to come of this when this finally blows over? We're going to end up with it's coronavirus national coronavirus week. Everybody can't work that week, right? It's going to be another national holiday, of course. And then we're going to have these new types of preppers coming up for all of the bio-bugs that they're going to be throwing at us down the future. So now it'll switch from toilet paper to you gotta hoard all the car oil, all the engine oil for your cars. The good thing about this is The timber industry is going to boom. I mean, come on, they're gonna deforestate the whole world to make enough toilet paper for everybody. We're all gonna die because they're gonna cut down the oxygen generators on our planet so we can wipe our corona bugs. I mean, all this is
there's so many diseases out there.
The world as it has been for tens of thousands of years. It cleans itself every once in a while, and I think that's all it's trying to do. I think Mother Nature ate some of Phil's reapers, and this was the outcome.
It's possible.
The afterburn, Corona.
Mother Nature doesn't make reapers. Reapers are man-made.
That's it. And she went down, had a few, and now she pooped out Corona, and it's just another phase in life, and mankind is so afraid of death.
Well,
that's really what it is mankind has gotten to the point where we have to have we've got to live 100 years. We got to live 110 years. Now we're going to have to live 120 years. And then a bug comes along that's going to kill some of us off, that's going to kill a few of us off, and we're in a panic because all of a sudden our life expectancy might be affected. I mean, come on, folks. The real world, we live and die, and some of us are very unfortunate and have short lives, and some of us have long lives, and to panic over these things is just come on, guys. It's
where are the shoe fires? Where are the fires with the shoes?
I mean, bottom line is what our bodies take on every single day as far as viruses and germs and everything else. If there was another life form out there, what's on our body or in our body can kill other life forms. Yeah. If there's other life out there,
Right. We already proved that. That if there's other life out there and they come here, it doesn't matter how technology. I can't talk. I haven't felt well for about 24 hours, but it's not Corona. But but aliens, no matter how smart they are, they don't know what bugs we have.
I hear a cat in the background.
They're not immune to them. We've already proven that when the Europeans transitioned into the American continent, and 30% of all the native peoples died off of diseases that were brought over.
Yeah,
because they had no immunity whatsoever.
Not to what we had.
Yeah. And here we're walking around. Yeah, we're carriers, and the Native Americans are the dyers.
What's up, Sam? How you doing, girl? Love your new song, Dave. If you guys have not heard Sam and Justin's new song, that is awesome. They have a great new song from Faith in the Fallen. What's up, MOU Records? How you doing?
That's it. The elderly, the people that have underlying health issues, just keep them out of the public, and make sure to wash your hands. And if you feel symptoms, stay away from those elderly loved ones. And it's
stay
simple.
Away from Sign North.
Stay away from me. I'm in my bunker. I got my.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
I'm in my bunker.
Well, that's like my mother-in-law is 89 years old. My son, who's 30, and his fiance are on their way to moving into an apartment. They're still staying with her right now. They are worried. They make sure that they're very clean as far as washing their hands and stuff when they get to the house, because she has a weakened immune system, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, all her health issues that she's had for a long time.
Yes.
She's got a very weakened immune system. This literally, if one of those two brought that into the house,
would be deadly for her.
Could kill her.
Yeah, it could.
So, but you know what? She's got as big a chance of one of them catching the flu, which is treatable, bringing it home, and her catching it and dying too. More people are catching the flu, I believe, every day than catching the coronavirus right now.
That's correct.
So,
but the biggest problem is a lot of people are like so hyped up about this coronavirus. what's going to end up taking is all of a sudden we all of a sudden end up going into martial law, and everybody's been saying that can end up happening.
I think the next step we're going to see, because I was at Walmart early today, and I walked through. I didn't buy anything because I didn't want to touch anything in there because everybody had been in there sneezing and touching everything and everything. So I just walked around with my arms crossed and looked. And there's certain types of foods, dehydrated foods that are quick mix meals, like where all you got to do is add water, wiped out. Canned goods, all big empty spots all over the place. All the paper goods gone. No Kleenex, no paper towels, no toilet paper, nothing like that. Sanitary wipes. They didn't sell them in single or 3-packs anymore. All you could get there the other day when I was there were 6-packs. Yeah. So Walmart got smart. Oh, let's just stock up on 6-packs. They're forced to buy them. And they're selling like hotcakes, and I got 1 pack. And all of a sudden the light came on. What happens when you have mass panic and they attack your retailers and they're hoarding everything? Yeah. Next step will be rationing. I guarantee you. And it's going to be subtle rationing. It's going to be all of a sudden Walmart says limit of 3 packages of toilet paper per customer. Instead of these people getting the big flat carts and they were filling them. There were 2 people the other day that I talked to witnessed a couple of people buying full pallets of toilet paper. Full pallets.
What do you need?
They filled those pallets out. They filled their cars and pickup trucks with them. Now, rationing is going to be the next thing. It's going to be, okay, all these stores are going to say only so many items per customer. That's coming next.
It's already started here, Sty. They've changed their hours. They used to be open till midnight. They're closing an hour early now.
I don't think we're going to run out of toilet paper. I think we're running out of toilet paper on a daily basis in these places. I think they can make enough toilet paper where they're not going to run out of toilet paper. I think at the end of the day, you're all going to laugh because I think at the end of the day, that the toilet paper companies, because there's not a lot of control over toilet paper, right? It's not like food. It's not like you can only have so much produce, and then you can only grow shit so fast, right?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is this: is why would somebody need that much toilet paper? Are they going to try and make toilet paper soup?
Right.
Well, and that's it. Is some of the amounts of toilet paper people are buying. I kind of stood there and assumed they had a family of 6, 4 kids, mom and pop, right? Uh-huh. And some of these people are purchasing 5 to 10 years worth of toilet paper for a family of 6.
Yep.
The only benefit that's going to be is that won't be a cost to their household for the next 5 or 10 years because they front end purchased it all. Yeah. Because like Phil said, toilet paper is not going away. The paper industry, they can generate enough pulp just like that to keep producing toilet paper as fast as it would take them less than 14 days to restock every Walmart in the nation if that's what the paper industry wanted to do.
Yeah, because they don't have suppliers. It's not like they have to look for someone. All they got to do is have people bring more wood to them. It's not like they got 12 different suppliers that bring in all these little different. All they got, is just freaking toilet paper.
Yeah, the manufacturing process is straightforward, simple, involves very few components. It's just what I don't like is the hive mentality when things go all the crap, what does a hive do? They fall apart. I mean, the hive just falls apart.
Well, go ahead.
I'm going to refuse to be part of the hive in this situation because it's mass stupidity. People are calling it mass hysteria. No, it's mass stupidity. It doesn't. I've heard kids that are 10, 12 years old that they hang around here all the time. They're here to see their grandmas. I heard them talking about this stuff, and they're all going, I can't believe these people. They're crazy. This whole, we got to buy all the toilet paper. That's stupid. Little kids got more brains than their parents going out buying this stuff. And so it's mass stupidity.
You know what I went and bought today mostly? I bought some canned goods, yes. But I bought seeds.
Seeds?
Seeds to plant my own stuff this summer.
That's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. See, and that's a common sense thing to do.
Your plants will be 6 inches and this will all be over.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if you like going to a grocery store and all of a sudden you start hearing people are going to want to start fight because someone's getting a lot of like canned foods and stuff like that, and they are fighting for it and they want it. I'm just saying, I'm just saying on my video, I say, if you're going to do that, walk away. You don't want to get into trouble.
Dude, hold on, guys. Stop the presses. Donald Morris just said the Swiss roll and zebra cakes are all gone in Pennsylvania.
Oh God!
I didn't even mention that. I wanted to get some snacks, and that department was pretty well wiped out. The one thing they had a hell of a lot of were strawberry Twinkies. Is there something wrong with them? I mean,
some people are allergic to strawberries.
Hundreds of packs of strawberry Twinkies, but all the other Hostess snack cakes and stuff were pretty well wiped out. I don't know. It's kind of telling me something about strawberry Twinkies.
He's like, Brad's the one who brought it up. I know Brad brought it up.
Yeah. Brad's sitting there holding out on us.
Brad, you probably bought all of them, so you got to give us some.
Just because Brad goes through a thing of Swiss cakes, one every couple of days. Come on, man.
Gil Skills in your stream last night filled in. He say he had all kinds of toilet paper for $100 a roll.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fat guys got to eat. That's right, Brad.
Well, everybody's got to eat.
I've never had a boom pie, I don't think. White.
See, now you're not gonna. Don't anybody out in the chat or anybody just lurking, listening, take this the wrong way. But this whole it originated in China thing with coronavirus and this and that. I have not been well for 24 hours. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling, I'm good enough to be out and about here. But within 2 hours of eating my early dinner yesterday, I was sick and been sick for 24 hours. Where did I eat? At my favorite Chinese restaurant.
Oh God.
Oh.
What do you think? Do you think they used real chicken instead of cat?
That's what I'm afraid of. They're afraid of the cat must have had the virus or something. I'm gonna have to switch to real meat. My body couldn't accept it. I don't know. But my kid right away he said, "Oh no, one of these people got a letter from home, and it was contaminated."
What was that, Bill?
What?
Yeah, I didn't plan
What
to
did
eat.
you hold up in your hand?
Tincture.
I know, but it said something else. I just didn't see what it said.
Habanero.
Oh.
I just did.
Okay, there was something wrong with that Chinese food yesterday. What I ordered, at least, because it did make me ill. That's the only thing different I've done.
Quit saying cat soup. That's cruel.
I stopped eating Chinese food at our local Chinese restaurant because one time when I was in there getting my food, I saw the way they're preparing some of the stuff. I was like, I'm never going back to this place again. I bet you saw the lack of refrigeration and stuff that these people use because they come from countries that don't use little to no refrigeration. You probably wouldn't eat there anymore.
I have never.
They've closed 3 of our Chinese restaurants just in our area here. The health department shut down 3 of them. All for, not 1 or 2 bad health issues, the health inspection report generated 117 findings that were health risks.
Oh God.
17.
Wow.
Holy Lord.
Hey, Monica.
Bye, Monica.
Good night, Monica. Love
Good night,
you.
Monica. Love
Good
you.
night, Monica.
Just cover Angel's face.
That's okay. I think it's a cute
There
little
you
thing.
go, Brad. Absolutely. Get to Sam's Club. Get your Jack's link.
Oh, that's
Jack
wonderful.
Rubbing that right on Angel's face. There you go, Angel. Angel's like, man, that's not cool. That's not cool. Spicy.
Now, has anybody else heard that? Someone told me today that you can't even get toilet paper on Amazon now.
Now, I tried looking, and when you look for it, the only ones that they have is like 130 something plus package. But if you want like Starman, quote the Northern, or Angel Soft, it's all currently unavailable.
Do the monkey will.
Amazon rush on toilet
Oh,
paper.
Monica.
Run, Monica,
Why,
run.
Why do you need
Oh, I'm not feeling
Oh,
well.
did you
I
hear
had a
Monica?
request.
How the heck
See,
did
right
that
there's the
picture get in
request.
my
I had a
bunker?
request.
I thought it was safe in my bunker, and then boom.
Can I request that one more?
like I said, why do you need toilet paper? Are you gonna try and make toilet paper soup with toilet paper?
No. Oh my
What,
God.
Tanya? Come on.
Ah, Monica.
Oh, that's it too, Brad. Yeah. Go to Home Depot to get tea. Yeah, they
They
got
did have to at
reams
Home
of
Depot.
paper. Reams of paper on sale right now.
What, Monica?
I don't think people would use sandpaper just to wipe their.
Yeah, I heard locally that that the newspaper sales here in our town got through the roof. You're not supposed to sleep with that picture in your head. You're supposed to put it out of your head. Don't
Out of your head.
Then you can
In
sleep.
your head. Out of your head.
Oh,
What the
It's having
hell?
so much fun today. Got to put a little sense of humor in the chat.
Wandering Wiley's like, what the hell?
Otherwise, you literally lose your mind at times.
It's a nice way to get him to shut up. I showed the picture.
A bidet?
Ah.
You know, hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Monica.
I told my boys here, we're rationing toilet paper here. You get 2 squares per wipe, and you get 2 wipes. If it takes more than 2 wipes, take a shower. So,
One Kleenex. See, the people that are buying up boxes of Kleenex are smart. One Kleenex. That's all you need.
what's up, Sherry?
If it's properly folded, one Kleenex does the whole job. You tear off a little tip off of it. Do your duty. And you wipe yourself. And then you, like so. That goes in the toity. And this little piece you kept, that's for your fingernail. One Kleenex in it, the whole job's done.
Oh my
And then what do? You wash your hands, of course, you know.
Toilet paper, it's harder.
Oh, I just didn't want to get off my lazy butt and go get a single sheet of toilet paper. It works the same way. Usually that's what I use for that demo. It's just
I'm
one.
just gonna
Otherwise, why would they be in single sheets? Why are the single sheets perfectly square? Why aren't they about a foot long between? perforations. It's because one single sheet it's a single use thing, you know.
Bye, Mrs. B.
If I run out of paper, I'm just going to take the sprayer off the kitchen sink and hook it up on the T on the water line right by the toilet. There you
There
go.
you go. You can do your dishes at the same time.
Brad says we don't all have old person poops.
They won't let us have those sprayers in this apartment I live in.
Oh, bidets?
No, kitchen sprayers.
Oh.
They
No?
won't let us old farts have kitchen sprayers.
Oh, like one of those where you
How do they know?
To spray off your plates. Oh, they come in and investigate. They come in and they come in and they do an inspection of your apartment 4 times a year in this place.
Mm.
And if they see a piece of equipment that's been attached to their apartment that they didn't put there, yeah, eviction, you're out. They don't even give you a warning. It's an eviction, you're out.
Is it something like this? Because my apartment has, I believe, the sprayer. Is this like what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't have any kind of sprayer
Oh,
at your kitchen sink.
You can't even have it as part of the thing like that?
No.
Really?
Really, absolutely.
A lot of your faucets are coming that way nowadays.
And they said that people
What the?
in a kitchen fire are not properly educated that they should not use water on a grease fire on the stove, and that there's too high of a risk of a tenant grabbing that sprayer and trying to spray a fire out on the top of their stove. And all they'll do is basically trap themselves in the kitchen with the fire. I said, our kitchens are so damn small. If there's a fire on the top of the stove and I'm facing the sink, I won't be spraying the stove. I'll be spraying my ass because it'll be on fire. The stove's that close. I mean, no. I gotta stay in there and try to put a fire out. Hell no. The front door is just 5 feet from there. I'm out of here. They'll be running downstairs yelling, "Fire! Fire in my place! Fire! You go put it out."
well, they have automatic sprayers or
Toilet paper for a penny.
What the hell is flashing in your house, Angel? What is flashing in your house?
Oh yeah, Keely, you're so right. Yeah. Yeah.
The 48, what's up? How you doing?
48.
Wow.
Hey guys, keep talking for a minute. I'll be right back.
No,
Okay.
okay.
that's good, guys. Don't say nothing while he's gone.
That just reminds me of that movie.
What movie?
It was like a parody of all the films from Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Had the same guy who literally comes out the end of it wearing the same thing what this picture has. Or that Borat.
Still trying to figure how long the hoses are. Are people shitting in the sink?
Everybody's telling me don't go anywhere. Don't tell your boss you don't want to do any jobs. No, if he wants me to go somewhere and pick something up, I'm going to go. Because it comes down to the fact if you're going to die, it's your time to die.
That's true. That's true.
I changed my life around totally because of some thing that could kill me. Am I not?
First thing I think I say is don't really worry about it because everybody ends up having problems too. And like I said, if you're going to a grocery store, don't get mad at the store clerk or somebody who's working at Walmart because that's not going to even help your situation.
No, I looked at one today and said, boy, this is crazy.
Well, with everyone being mad and panic, to answer Phil's question that he put in the title, has it affected my work, my family, or my health? Well, yeah, to the work part, because like I commented earlier, I work at the arena where the Phoenix Suns play, and they recently have postponed it and canceled a lot of events, including the Phoenix Suns games, because the NBA had suspended the rest of the season. So everyone that works within the arena, within the concession stand, are now out of work for the time being. So pretty much we have a lot of extra free time and days off until things wind down with this whole coronavirus, mean that many of us within the arena won't be able to make any form of income and make the money for them to pay their bills. So others will have to look for work if this is their only job. But with me, not really too worried about it because I'm not really that much in charge of my own money, believe it or not. But I got this job to feel what it's like to have a real job at somewhere, and I've been enjoying it.
Mhm. Yeah, it does affect a lot of people's businesses and stuff like that. Sports arenas is one of the major ways of trying to contract even all types of viruses, not only the coronavirus, but also the flu and stuff like that, because people do go to games and they're sometimes sick. And it only takes one person. And that one person will affect maybe 10 people. And then the 10 people will go out to other places and it will affect another maybe 100. And then 100 will affect up to 1,000. And then it keeps on growing each time.
Everybody's quiet.
I mean, I could look for employment elsewhere for the time being, but I am taking this opportunity to take a vacation from work to catch up on things and just enjoy the time that I have off until they say that it's okay for us to come back to work whenever that is. Because pretty much for the entire rest of the month of March, all events have been postponed, canceled, or suspended. So I don't know what April is going to bring, but I'm just taking this as an opportunity.
What's up, Wildside? What's up, Sparkles?
I wonder if that's going to affect your coming
Joanne?
over here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, nobody.
Well,
nobody
I've been
knows
noticing
what
that they
travel-
decided
what
to
travel's gonna be
suspend
like.
all air flights and suspend travels.
Well, that trip's not until the middle of, towards the end of July.
Yeah.
And nobody knows what's going to happen with travel restrictions. By then, that's it. Could be this could all be blown over in the next 30 days.
Yeah,
I mean, totally.
I truly believe that this will be something that'll be, we're going to get through April. It's probably going to affect the good portion of May. But I think by the time we get through May and get really into summer, June, July, I think it's all going to be just, a little bit left over, and we're done with this thing. So.
I don't want to get in a discussion or anything about it, but just my personal position on the whole thing is the coronavirus is a legitimate virus that is no worse than the viruses we have to deal with that we do have vaccinations for.
Yeah.
This one we just don't yet, but it's no different than whenever a new virus pops up. The only thing different with this one is in the United States, it has been blown into a political hype, and for a reason. That's my position on the whole thing, and that's it. They're going to use it. They're going to use it. They're going to use it in August, September, and October. It's all going to be a political hype for 3 months towards the end of the election season. It's going to be this one did that, this one didn't do that, this one, yeah, that's all it is.
What's up, Rashika?
Well, I'm not voting for any of the people that's running.
That's they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. They just want to believe you are.
We're gonna vote for Sty.
You're gonna what?
I'm voting for you for president.
Oh Jesus! No, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot. No.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. I tell you what, I've liked a few presidents over my years, but every one of them I thought, you're a damn fool. You're gonna get shot. Don't do that. It's the worst job in the world, man. I want to grow up to be president. Oh, that kid needs psych help.
Right?
There's something wrong with that kid. You want to be a fireman? Yeah, I'm all for that.
What's up, Aussie Outlaw? How you doing?
Hey,
And can I add on to what you said just a few minutes ago, Sty?
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right.
it ain't my stream.
Just joking. Just joking.
Don't ask me for permission. It ain't my stream. I'm not the host.
Go ahead, Nat. I'm sorry. My hands are right here.
Keep your
To add
hands
on
right.
to what you said, Sty, I would like people to take this coronavirus opportunity to think more of a positive direction, because people are just thinking of the bad, like the fact that people are off of work, the fact that people no longer have school and have to take care of their kids. I'm taking this more as a positive kind of thing, because with me off from work, it gives me the opportunity to catch up. And if you have kids that are off from school because school has closed down, or you're a college student that has the campus shut down due to the coronavirus, I say that's a good thing to have extended spring break, spend time with the kids, and do good things that you probably don't get to usually do with your kids, like play out in the grass, do kid stuff. But will this mean that it'll be hard to like manage them in terms of food wise? Yeah, but just think more of a positive direction and not so negative in terms of money, like taking care of them and so on.
I agree with you.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
There's no toilet paper, there's no paper towels, there's no formula, there's no clean goods, there's no nothing.
Who's that?
Like the whole store's
I think it's
No,
Mike.
it's Mike. He's telling my wife something.
Oh.
It is true. There isn't. There's nothing at our Walmart. It's gone. Everything.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
again, as trucks come in, they have stuff, but it really that quickly it goes away. I can't listen to that TV though. Well,
Yeah.
I can't keep listening to that
Too much
TV over
background.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his one of his family members talking in the background. Is what you're hearing. It's not TV.
Oh, Beanie's sitting here just munching away on spicy sweet chili Doritos.
Love you, Carolyn.
It sounds good. Carolyn Kinnard. What's up, girl? How you
Hello,
doing?
sweetie?
See, the
Love you, girl.
the thing is that I heard something about baby food being gone. What about the kid? What about the little ones? What about the babies? They need something to eat.
Hey, Carolyn. How are you?
We gotta have a little fun too.
Hello, Carolyn. Hello. Hello, Carolyn. How are you, my friend? How you doing? Hi, Carolyn.
My roommate just walked by when he went to his room. He says the squirrel population out back is going to be diminishing.
Well, a friend of mine posted on Facebook early yesterday, that they're not worried. Go ahead, buy up all the toilet paper because they got their favorite natural wipes, and they identified and showed pictures of all of the best outdoorsmen's natural toilet paper out in the woods.
Yeah.
I messaged her right back. I said, "There you go. Now we're going to have all of the townies running out in the woods where we don't want them, ripping off all of our natural TP. Oh my gosh! Now the trails I use will be packed full of people searching for wild toilet paper. So I told her, I said, we need to put a post up that shows a bush that's got rolls hanging from it, rolls of toilet paper. You know, got to go look for one of those out there. Yeah. That's the next thing.
That would be funny.
Bush. Cramps are temporary.
But then it would
I like
cause
that.
more problems too.
No, we can't see nothing but your butt. Oh, okay. Be victorious.
That's what he did. That's what he put up.
Yeah, that is my latest shirt. That is actually available on my Teespring account. So
That's a good one. I
crazy.
like
And put that up there. This is my latest. And then, of course, there's my other one up here. You guys may have seen this one, but I can't zoom in. Yeah, I can.
Is it easy to take down the t-shirt?
Let's zoom in on it. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe drop down his laptop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the one I told you. You don't want to be wearing that in Harlem.
Right. I don't plan on going to Harlem anytime soon, so I'm saying.
Good. Or Detroit in 1967.
All right.
Oh, most people don't go back that far. So. Yeah.
So. Long time out of one is 1966.
If you want to add your channel name to the wall, if you haven't been here before, Super Chat adds you to the wall permanently.
I like the thing that you have on the other side of you, that one that's sliding up in the background.
Oh, his logo all lit up. Yeah, like a. I keep thinking it's a spicy restaurant.
Right.
I feel like, gosh, if I seen that in the front window of a restaurant somewhere, yeah, I'd be pulling in there.
Everything they got there is spicy.
Everything's spicy.
Well, that's the only way if you're in New Mexico, that's the only thing that you'll ever get to eat is something spicy. Because we put a lot of chili on our hamburgers and stuff like that.
Yeah, chili's good on hamburgers. I still haven't put fresh Reapers on a hamburger yet.
Technical difficulties here.
I couldn't eat Reapers on a food that I want to eat for a meal because the Reapers overpower the flavors so much.
Well, the Reapers then blend in. I mean, they're not as hot. It's not as hot as eating a Reaper, having Reapers on something. But I'm afraid that part of the Reaper will get to my belly before the food does, and then I'll,
Yeah, that doesn't mix properly or something.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all you need is all your customers. You tell them you must leave the restaurant within 5 minutes of eating because you don't want them having those cramps in your restaurant. People laying all over the restaurant floor doing the old Phil flop on the floor. Yeah, that's what I call that now. When I fell down, I couldn't get up here. That several weeks ago, I actually laid there and I go, God Almighty, I'm laying here doing the Phil flop.
Yeah,
stuck on the floor and I can't get up. It hurts too much.
Yeah, sometimes there's just no good position to get in that makes it feel any better. You just kind of cramp there and just, for me, it's usually my, having my knees on the floor and having my head and stuff on like I did the chair here or on the couch out. That seems to be the best position for me. Somewhere curled up in the fetal position, all laying down and whatnot. That seems to be the best way for me. Although, nothing seems to be the best way or a good way, but.
Just having something spicy that literally will give you the cramps would be the hardest thing to have to deal with at times.
Well, I think I got female shirts on there for this too, Hunt for Heat. So if she wants one, they're on there. So again, This kind of stuff that I've got is only, I want to say my t-shirts are like, except for the 2 white ones that are like $2. I think most of these are only like $3 to $5 over the actual cost. So there's not, not a bunch of markup on what I put out there. I'd much rather see people wearing my stuff than not wearing my stuff.
Yeah.
Making coffee today, not whiskey.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. One day I see somebody like a female wearing a dirty white boy.
Dirty white boy.
Sure.
What's up, Busy P? How are you?
Easy.
Well, I mean, it's basically that's just a was it Journey or is it Foreigner? It's a Foreigner song. Because I'm a dirty white boy. Yeah, I got that song stuck in my head for like 2 or 3 days, but the first day I did, I got to make a shirt like that. It's just a hashtag, real simple, my logo on it. Yeah,
that's because his store ran out of toilet paper. That's why he took on that name.
Dirty white boy.
He couldn't find no toilet paper.
I'm the dirty white boy.
Dirty white boy.
If we have to stop people from taking all the toilet paper, we might have to bring back and introduce a new Mr. Wimple. If you guys remember the commercial, and have them say, "Please don't take the Charmin."
There you go. Yeah, I think they're like the natural size there.
Remember, don't squeeze your Charmin.
As far as what I've ordered so far, they've been the right size. So, every of course we got every size. Use rags.
Thanks for having me up here, but everything's going on in the background. I'm just going to step down and let somebody else jump up if they want to.
All righty,
Have
Mike.
a great night,
Have a good one, brother.
Mike. Much love.
They reported in our town that newspaper sales are way up. Newspaper sales are way up now that all toilet paper is
really.
That they give out. It's called the Evergreen Shopper, and it's a thick. It's all it is a one ads paper, right? And it's really thick, and it comes out every week. And you go in the post office on a Saturday, and I went in there this morning, and the counters are covered with them because everybody's got one in their mailbox. And they throw them all on the counters for the postman to throw out. There wasn't a single one anywhere in that post office.
Really?
Now there's something wrong because they don't clean that post office out until Monday morning. So that somebody's in there collecting toilet paper. I bet you.
Well, a lot of people will use newspaper, but you're going to get the ink on you.
Well, that's it. You bend over and somebody's seeing the Sunday comics.
I've done that before. Taking newspaper, wadded it up and whatnot, and then flattened it back out, and then folded it over to wipe my butt with before.
Hey, there's nothing better for washing your windows. I'll tell you what. I always use crumpled up newspaper to wash my windows. Get some squeaky clean, shiny. It's the chemical.
And then all of a sudden one day you wake up and you see the Sunday Times on your window.
No spraying my ass.
Yeah, my wife picked up like this chamois type towel years ago now that all you got to do is get that thing hot with regular water, no soap on it, and you just like to wipe the inside of your windshield. There's no streaks, there's no nothing. We use it on all the glass. We use it in the mirrors in the bathroom. We use it on all the glass inside and out. So no Windex, no paper towels. Just carry yourself around a warm bucket of water and do all the windows, and it works great. Not spraying your ass with water. We know you're not washing your ass with water either, Chaucer. So, but still, you should do it.
I just this bidet thing spraying. I keep thinking of I go out in the woods, and if something's touching back there like that, I'm thinking snake. No, I don't want that. A snake's got me in the butt feeling. No, I'll figure out another way.
And plus, we're not like most places that like you see in houses that has these like a place where you have water coming out of a thing, and that's actually supposed to clean your ass.
Oh yeah, bidets. They do the same thing. Yeah.
It's like it's right next to the toilet, but it's just a water that squirts up, and it's supposed to, and you're supposed to sit on it so you can wash your ass.
Yeah, bidet.
What's up, Killdeer? How you doing, man?
Hey, Killdeer.
Hey, Killdeer.
Hey, JDS.
JDS. Hi.
JDS, what's up, brother?
There it is.
Oh.
So is Hunt for Heat coming up now, or?
Hunt for Heat. I put the link in there if you want to come up, Hunt for Heat. I'll let you have the opportunity first if you'd like.
It's like you wonder why a lot of places don't have these separate lanes. Some are built that way. Even in most motels in New York has like a pot, a toilet, and then you have a thing that literally helps clean up your rear end.
So my question is, I've never used a bidet. I'm not sophisticated enough, okay? But I've never been to a place that. So it seems to me like you'd have to like practically get halfway naked, stand over this thing.
No, you sit on it.
Yeah,
No,
you sit on it. You sit on it just like
the
you would on
normal
a toilet. And there's usually a towel rack right next to you. There's usually a towel rack there to dry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You usually have to, like, when you get a wet butt, it doesn't clean the poop off. You usually have to like have some soap.
Oh
and
no,
water.
it's pressure.
Oh, you
It's a
can-
car wash.
You can like
It's
adjust.
undercarriage wash from the car wash.
You can adjust how hard and how much, and
You
you
can
can dry
adjust the pressure. You can just about lift yourself right off the seat. I tried one in Washington D.C.
So you're basically sandblasting poop off your butt.
I tried one in Washington D.C. once, and I had sat a little too far back, and when that blasted me in the nanas, I'm shutting that damn thing down, and I'm getting off there screaming, and I thought, no, that damn thing's dangerous. It could castrate you if you're not careful.
Oh yeah.
You can adjust the pressure on it.
Well, that was the problem. Is I had it going too hard. It was
you pushed the button too much, maybe.
I felt these two things hit me in the chin and water all over, and
right.
Yeah,
why you got shitty water all over you?
They make that bowl so long, that so people can adjust on it. Well, I was way too far back from the old jet, Yeah. Yeah. And it didn't help that I was kind of intoxicated at the time. So I really didn't even know what the hell was happening to me. It just scared me to death.
You woke up then.
Never use that alternate pooper over there. That thing ain't no good. And don't poop in it and then push that button. You'll end up with turds on the ceiling. Don't do that. You're not supposed to put large objects in that bowl. Blow that thing right out.
That's
boom.
Hey.
You got Mike today. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. Hey.
How y'all doing?
Hey there.
Demon Bro.
No, we've done a thing. We've
Did
done
you
a thing.
You done?
Yep. Survived the one chip challenge.
We did it tonight.
You did. Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
We'll all be anticipating your video tomorrow, right?
So what now?
We'll be anticipating your video tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Gross. Can we talk about
your
Mike's
house
horrible.
burning?
Oh.
Talk about reasons now. Yeah.
Now we're going back a few years. Poo poo to the moon, Alice.
Oh God! Talking about that honeymooners, the old honeymooners show.
Oh
It used to be on television a while back.
Yeah, to the moon, Alice.
I'm gonna smack you right to the moon, Alice.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off in case if there is anyone else that wants to come on. So I'll see y'all later.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Angel.
Oh yeah. Bye, Angel.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
I was wondering, Hunter, is your mouth still
What?
burning because of that one chip challenge?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's mostly in our guts now.
Yeah.
Well, in your gut.
In your gut, mine kind of evacuated.
Oh. Did you catch that on film?
No, we didn't get that on film.
I see. That's what we're wanting to see, man.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
you didn't want to see that because I was sitting on the toilet when it decided to come back up. So
I don't think so.
Evacuating out both ends.
yeah, it's coming out of both ends. Yeah, that's not.
Did you put a little ice cream or a little milk in your belly there, Chili Bean, after you got done eating it?
Yeah.
Good.
Good
I don't
girl.
know. I feel like she's one of my kids now. You know, I
Yeah.
know mom and dad. I know mom and dad are looking out for her, but I feel like I'm responsible here now too.
There you are.
Now he's starting to sound like Anne, like he's a mother hen, you know.
Yeah, now I understand how it is. Yeah, like yeah.
Anne taught him well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does everybody think about Roger changing the name of his channel from the Hot Damn Show to the Hot Dang Show?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter for me. Like
Doesn't really.
Well,
Same
I
thing.
find
The same
it funny.
content, but
it's the same
I
thing.
find it funny because Beanie has been calling it that for about a month or so now.
And then he does it.
Yeah.
then he does it. Well, maybe you had a big influence on him.
Possible. It's
Possible.
possible. Because some of these people changes a lot of their channels and stuff like that. Heck, I've seen right now. I just watched some reaction videos of Johnny Cash, where people were talking about the current song that he did a while back. Hurt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
I like
if you, yeah, it is. The original people did it was 9 Inch Nails.
Right.
He did it his way. A lot of people literally saw how good he did his version, and they were really touched and emotionally affected because of all the things he has gone through was in that video. Like he was in. A lot of people don't understand that he was also in prison too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he his drugs and alcohol were not good to him. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, I've watched a couple of different little things on him. Of course, I saw something Phoenix or whatever
yeah.
that did him too. So you have a gist of what went on. I'm sure they took some liberties with that as well. But what's up, Paradise family? How are you?
Hey,
Hi, she digs.
I was
Family,
like I said, I was really impressed with even when Kermit the Frog did the parody of the song too, and it was made like a comedy, but it was kind of like the same situation.
Well, Roger got a reason to change his, because hot damn is a curse word when you use damn, so that is why
he seems to think that affects YouTube and might affect sales of some of his stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's
I think people have been saying hot damn for a long time.
Yeah, but
even videos.
It doesn't make it right.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like I said, not right that I say fuck it, but I do, But if I type it on YouTube, I will. Yeah, they don't like it.
Well, see, YouTube will automatically censor a lot of things because, heck, you can literally when you literally text someone on your phone, it will censor it. It will censor it because it would literally put ****, F ****,
right?
Because that's the way it's censoring it, and it's like
Yeah. My phone doesn't censor it. My phone just comes up automatically when I'm getting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, my phone won't fill in that word for me. If I use that word regularly, which I don't use it regularly, but when I use that word, for some reason it won't fill that word in for me. I've got an iPhone, but it won't fill that word in the rest of the way for me.
well, they're censoring a lot of things. It's like, okay, you're going to censor words. Heck, a lot of words are going to be censored.
I don't know. I don't even know what you guys are talking about because I could, and I wouldn't
like that.
publicly, but I could show you 100 texts with some of the nastiest cussing in it. And nothing's ever been censored or adjusted or changed.
Right.
My phone must be not smart enough to do that.
It's like over. Hey, Jimmy Pickles.
What's up, Jimmy Pickles?
Hey, Sty, I love you.
Jimmy. You're so fun, man.
Oh, there are times that my phone will pick up somebody saying something, and it would literally and here's this Google assistant talking, and I said, "What the hell?"
Huh?
I didn't say Google search some words. And
Good
right now,
To do a search,
Sure
open
you
the
did,
Google app
Chaucer.
and type in the box. You can also tap the microphone or say, "Okay, Google."
Ah, fuck you, Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, little demon lady. Yeah.
I didn't pick up your words.
Have you ever talked to Siri on your phone and said things to Siri you shouldn't say to Siri just to see what kind of reaction you get back?
Yep.
Oh, so I'm not going to do it. So I was going to say I was going to do it, but if everybody's already done it, then there's no sense.
Yeah,
in
you
doing
can do it with your, She's not fun. Yeah, she's boring.
What should I say?
When I'm using Google to find directions somewhere where I'm not familiar, and I'm always asking Google where the F is such and such, and it'll still tell me. It doesn't.
You just froze.
It's too used to me, I think.
You froze. You froze, not me.
No, Cy froze.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Hey Siri, I hate you.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's not right.
Hey, Google.
Siri's
Go
not
to
talking
hell.
to you.
We're playing traffic.
Go to hell.
Sorry, I couldn't find in traffic in your music. Whoa.
Never
sorry,
mind.
I did something wrong.
Yeah, the Google is more fun than that Siri is.
Oh yeah?
I have Siri.
Google
She's
can be
not
pretty
fun.
funny.
Yeah.
But
Most
Google,
of the stuff I usually do is pretty dirty, so I'll leave the dirty out. So
and Alexia, yeah, she's really fun.
Hey,
Hey,
Aquatic
Ness.
Ness.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone, my dumb phone works good enough.
yep.
If seriously, if I could, I'd go back to my old flip phone, where if I wanted to text, I could, and that's all. Didn't have a stinking camera on it or nothing. Just it was a phone.
I want one of those again.
Oh, I like the camera.
I like my phone.
My new pocket computer. You want to check it out? I can make phone calls on it. That's what you should be saying. It's not. I bought a new phone. That's more powerful than my desktop computer.
Well, technically, this is considered a computer.
What's up?
A portable computer.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's yeah.
It just has an operating system that people don't always like.
Potatoes phone.
Oh, there you go, McCoy. Here.
Potatoes phone.
Potatoes phone.
Potatoes.
What, you gonna take a slice of one part of a potato and put one in your ear and the other one you're gonna speak into?
Potatoes.
Isn't that cat? So where's mommy? Where's your mommy? She's hiding.
She is editing.
That's what I
Ah,
figured. That's what I figured. My dad
Video
was
ready.
Yeah.
so that's
Now,
mommy's.
is she editing on the phone or is she editing on the computer?
Oh no,
On her desktop.
yeah, that's
Okay.
I bet it was that. Only you can do that. Phil.
You know, I do 90% of what I do on my cell phone
Yeah.
for editing my videos. So
I still don't.
when I edit
understand.
stuff down though, when I edit stuff down from a live, it winds up being done by Filmora. But most of my videos I record with my phone because it's got the better camera. And yeah, I know how iMovie works. I know all the little intricacies and whatnot that you can do all that on Filmora, but I just haven't figured out how to do it all on Filmora. So it's a lot easier just to do it on my phone and be done with it. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of people uses their smartphone just to go out and videotape or video record and stuff like that.
you know, if
The
I
reason why I
wanted,
said videotape is because it reminds me of the VHS tapes and stuff like that. Video camera where you had to haul like a thing on the side and you have a camera and then or you have a camera that you put the videotape in.
we had a VHS camera when the kids were little, a camera that actually fit the VHS tape in.
Took the whole big tape.
You
Yep.
put the whole big tape in. And we went
We
from
had
that
one.
down to the little handheld one.
Did
that
you
took
have the
little
battery
tapes like
pack
that.
that hung on your side?
No, the battery was on the back of this thing, so it made it heavy. It slid right down the back of it.
Mine had the battery that mounted on the back. Plus, there was a cable that went down. You could carry a bag with 2 extra batteries in it. That heavy bugger, I go film the kids' basketball games. Oh, God, by the end of the night, I'm walking crooked from carrying that heavy sucker. My neck hurt for a week. Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because we filmed all that stuff. I don't think that stuff will ever get transposed from the VHS or even like the little beta tapes that we got to a CD or anything.
You
know?
can do that.
Yeah,
So-
my boy's gonna loan me his VCR, and then what we do is we actually use a audio video. I can't remember what the hell the attachment's called, and it goes to HDMI and goes right to my computer, and I can just I can transfer it digitally, and then I can burn off DVDs. You know, but I got a bunch of them too, Phil. I got to sit here some week.
I got
Videotapes are one of the things that a lot of people don't.
18 of these little beta ones.
Yeah, I got about 24 of the small tapes. They're actually smaller than the beta movies, but they're the ones that you take.
VHC.
You drop them down into a VHS cartridge, and then you can put them into a VHS player and play them.
This is-
This is what they call VHC.
VHC.
This is what we record with.
Yeah.
SLR camera. So
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Yeah.
yes.
Those are nowadays because right now, back then they didn't have digital type of cameras. like
There were
those.
no digital cameras at the time.
Yeah. Most of the time you would have to take a film, but you had to go into like a dark room or like the bathroom and not have any lights so you could put the film in.
Oh, back in the Super 8 days.
I know exactly what you're talking about. My mom actually did develop film with me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
My sister was a professional photographer, and she had her own dark room. And
Well, see, the thing is those films that you see that you could still get once in a while, you cannot expose those because if they expose, you ruin the whole entire thing.
We have somewhere in our stuff here, we got a portable dark room. Basically, it's just a really dark bag, black bag. You put the film down in it, You put your hands in it, and you open the film up, and we got to roll. It's weird. She knows how to do it. I don't.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took one of those classes in like a summer camp or something.
Guess who had the boy flirting with her
Take
today?
everything apart, and then when you went into a dark room and you put it all in the liquid, and yeah, we learned that at one point in time.
Yeah, I did that at school.
And I remember, I'll tell you this, I remember cameras where they had films in rolls like this, where they have like, where you just put the whole entire thing on in the camera.
You got to roll on either end, right?
Yeah.
And it had to bring it one across. Yeah. Yep. But then you had to, like, most of those you had to break open to get the film out of the one end. The film fed basically from one end to the other, as opposed to like really nice or what became a nicer camera where the film was on one side, you fed it across, and as you took a picture, it would all go one way, and then when you were done, it would automatically rewind it all the way back in the original thing. We had those at one time too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Film canisters is what they. But then
what we wound up doing is we wound up taking pictures, using up that roll of film, and then we wound up sticking it in the drawer till the next time we were going to develop something. When we wind up with 3, 4, 5 things of film in the drawer that we didn't have developed.
Yeah. Oh,
nowadays,
it was one
nowadays
time
you
I
don't
took.
have-
It was one time I took 19 rolls in to have developed, and they went back a year and a half.
Wow.
And
yep.
You want to back in the days when it was all developed film, you want to pee one off, give everybody one of those throw out cameras for a wedding. Give out 40 of those and have everybody take their own pictures. Then they throw them all in a basket on the way out. You take them down to the film developer, and developer looks at you like, this is not how we like to make our money.
No.
You know, we prefer them to come in 2, 3, 4 at a time, not 40 at a batch. You know, suppose you'll want these all on the same dang day too, don't you? Yeah.
What's up, Steve?
How's it going, everybody?
Hi, Steve.
How's it going, everybody? Just sounded just like
Patriot.
I said like who?
You're in your
I
head,
like you,
you're
dear.
going
How's
in
it
and
going,
out.
everybody?
How's it going?
Yeah, when I checked out Patreon the other day, and I never seen Steve so big. Whoa, here he is, right in my face. I got a 65-inch TV. That's a big Steve right there.
Hey guys,
probably the biggest I've been in a long time.
I want to take just a second to thank somebody, okay? I want to thank Crazy Ann. Crazy Ann's one of my best friends on here. She's also one of my first Patreon members. People that are Patreons, you know, they do get some of the best stuff that I can give you guys as far as getting you stickers, trying to give you content and stuff that not everybody gets. So I want to thank Crazy Ann, like I did Steve the other day, for being a Patreon member. And if you guys are following me and you're following my chat, if you're not following Crazy Ann, then you're nuts. So thank you, Crazy Ann.
You're welcome.
Yep. Patreon is a great way to support your favorite channels. I mean, Patreon costs you what it costs for in most places a cup of coffee. I mean, for crying out loud, it cost me 3 times that much just to get the burger I want at Burger King. And so becoming a patron is not so hard,
or you have
but
to
it really helps. It really helps your favorite channels.
Sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, that dog is killing me.
Well, you never know. I mean, again, some of your
100
favorite channels, if they get, you know, a dozen or so people, that $5, you know, that helps to, you know, a lot of this stuff that we've got here that, you know, whether it's someone that does sauce and grow stuff like me or someone that does, we've all got our, you know, costs of what it takes to do what we do. And if you appreciate watching what other people do, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, helping them out a little bit. So I don't ask for anything, but it's cool. I try to make it worth your while, you know, by putting stuff on there, posts. I got to get videos up there, but
Yep, Patreon is great because it feels right. He's got overhead costs that we don't see, and he does it with a
And then
smile.
there's Crazy Ann with the shirt.
Stickers, I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. But we're not seeing. Well, yeah. At the end of the day, every penny counts, and before Phil knows, just him saying, "Oh, it's off to you," it costs him $10. And
I cut off the top.
you cut it back, so it's more open and free feeling, right? That's cool. That's cool.
A lot of people like doing that to their shirts and stuff like that. Just cut that.
Cut the seam out around the neck.
You're crazy.
Well, you're better off buying a standard sweatshirt and take a scissor to it than you are buying one that's already cut up like that. Because they jack the prices up just like with the jeans. I see these gals walk around and their jeans are all cut up, and I go, "Holy God, you need to buy a new pair of jeans." They go, "They are brand new."
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean they're brand new? You cut them all up? No, they came that way. What? What do those cost you? $50.
$100. Yeah.
Or $150.
Yeah.
My daughter, that one pair of jeans she bought, she paid $150, and she's so proud because they were half off.
Have you ever seen how they make
half off? I said, "They're all cut to crap. They're going to fall off." I said,
Scott, have you ever seen how they make those? They put this leg in like this, almost like in a leg type thing, and in there's like 3 areas on there that
With
they
blades?
take like a sandpaper thing over. No, they rub it with this thing
to make that
and
warm out.
those are raised portions on like this artificial leg thing that they've
Right.
got it on, and they go over it until it gets thin, and then they pull them back off. That way, it's the same kind of thing on every pair of jeans. I saw a video on it one time. I'm thinking that's interesting. I was wondering how
One of those how it's done things.
Yep.
Yeah.
They even make the holes for the jeans at a certain areas, just not in the crotch area.
I've seen those too.
He's been shopping. I've seen those too. Just ordered a pair last Tuesday.
No.
Well, yeah, you'll see them, but because they're mostly worn by scantily clad models.
Yeah.
Don't say it that way. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
cool.
that's one I also saw too. Is where they, yeah.
Yep, they're just tearing them up.
Well, it's a fashion.
Take a wood raft to them. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's today's fashion, and a lot of the young people are doing that to the.
See, the thing is this. Gosh, well, back when I was a teenager, you had tore up jeans like that. People would say, "Boy, he's working. That boy's working."
I was just
because that's how they got tore up was at work.
Right.
You couldn't go buy them that way. You had to go buy a good, solid pair for work.
Right.
And usually, hands off where all those tears were, there were scars on your legs.
Right. I was going to say, I could see the guy that invented them, man. He rolls his bike, slides down the road in his brand new jeans, and he looks up and goes, "Hey, these look cool. Let's put them online." Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to
Go
go
on. They had blood stains on them, right?
Yeah.
If we can keep the blood out of it, man, they look cool.
Well, like I also seen where they do laser shaping to the jeans, like because I seen one pair of jeans where they made it look like it's camouflaged.
Yeah.
And it's they use a laser, and it's like it makes a pattern, and then they also have one that where Levi's had put where they put the logo of Levi on it too.
With a laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the leather.
Wow.
And it's very interesting how they do all these patterns now with jeans and stuff like that. And some of the jeans probably today you probably don't want to buy because they're sometimes cheaply made
Excuse me.
because they rip so easy.
Mhm.
Warrior of the Priest. Hello, hello. You guys are making me miss my
And
beard.
then there's so many other good ones out there too.
I can do it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So guess who had a boy flirting with her today?
Oh
You-
no.
It was
He had. I bet it is.
Her.
No, it is.
Look at her blush a little bit.
it's the first time a boy's ever flirted with me.
Oh,
Come on,
he's
you're
been watching
And
your
I had
channel?
no idea how to react, and I had no idea how to respond, so I just stayed completely silent.
You only say.
Oh,
how
you gave him the
doing?
cold
What did you
shoulder.
do? Like,
How
put your
you
hand
doing,
or
eh?
Gave him the cold shoulder.
Because I work. Well, I work. It's every other Saturday. I go to this farm, and it has a ton of other kids from different schools. And I walked in, a couple minutes passed, and the boy that is sitting a table in front of me, right directly in front of me, turns to me, looks me dead in the eye, and says, let's see here. When did an angel arrive here? I had no idea how to respond, so I just
You know-
stayed completely silent.
No, the question is,
There's
did
about
it
8
hurt when you fell? When you fell, you go fell. Yes, fell from heaven.
you know, I
Somebody
gotta
will pick up
say,
on that.
I know at least 8 or 10 YouTube guys that have used that line on here. That young man, he's been watching YouTube. He's been picking those lines up from these guys on YouTube. I hear it all the time on here. These guys, he'll say that to a gal that pops up on a panel, and and I think that boy's been watching YouTube.
Yeah,
I bet he'll be
Possible.
watching all of your videos now.
Your YouTube famous.
comments
Carolyn.
Oh, nothing's too hot for an angel. That kind of stuff. Let's hear it.
If he had said, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? I would have said no, but I scraped my knee crawling out of the underworld.
There you go.
Ooh.
That would have crushed his heart.
They'd be
That
going,
would've
oh,
crushed
wait
his
a
heart.
minute. She ain't no angel.
Wrong kind of an angel. I used an elevator and I pushed the up button.
Oh, that's funny.
But
Yeah, I think Mike and Kinnard got their work cut out for them.
Yes.
I had
Yeah.
3 daughters, man. Oh God, I am so glad I am beyond the that awkward stage with them and the boys coming over to the house. I mean, I had a couple of young men. I had to look at them very sternly, and they kind of backed up a little and says, "I'm really disappointed in you. And you should have seen the eyes on these boys." Bring my daughter home an hour late when I told the 2 of you, and you said, yes, sir, we'll have her back. Yeah. Very disappointed.
I managed to get rid of a couple of guys. The one guy picked my daughter up, and they're going to go out for a few hours somewhere, and I pulled him off to the side and I palmed a $20 bill to him, and he goes, "What's that for?" I said, "You ain't going through that misery without getting paid. Have a good time tonight." They went out. He was a perfect gentleman, but never called her again. He figured nothing happened, but her dad thought something bad was going to go down. And the second one, I didn't like the guy, and my daughter kept telling him that, oh gosh, you should go hunting with my dad. He's a great hunter, this and that. And he kept trying. I thought he was trying to date me the way he always treated me. And he's so polite, so nice, and everything. I just didn't like the kid at all. And then he said something a little off to my daughter, and it upset her. Well, then I told him, I said, hey, let's go out and look for some neat hunting spots. What do you think of that? He said, sure. I took him about 6 miles out in the woods out here. We're driving around, and then I stopped, and I said, good place to get out. He jumps right out. I didn't even open my door. He closed his door. I drove off.
Teach him a lesson.
And my daughter, she said, I don't know why he doesn't talk to me anymore. He sees me, crosses the street. You don't talk to me. I said, I wouldn't know why. I have a clue. That 6 mile walk back home, I think he thought about it. I don't think her dad liked me. Yeah.
What's up, Warrior for Christ?
Hey,
Oh,
Warrior.
there you go.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, Warrior for Christ.
Steam Hunter and Ice has got it. There you go. There you go, Chili.
Yeah.
Hand him a reaper. Hand him a reaper and say, this is your test. Yeah.
That's Cindy. Remember, Sty? That's Cindy.
Yeah, that's Cindy.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Cindy.
Yeah.
Duh.
No.
Yeah.
Mama Peppers.
Yeah, Cindy, no. Proper training. Yeah, that's right.
Mama Heat. Mama Peppers.
Yeah.
Mama Heat.
What's up, Soliman? Sal, how you doing, man?
Hey, Solomon.
Solomon.
Reapers on the table.
Of Reapers on sticks.
You got a long ways to go for a prom there, Mama.
You're supposed to be editing instead of confusing a tired old man. Usually she's the one that's up on the panel, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, she could even have a YouTube name. This is Cindy working on my editing. And I'd still go, who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
A freshman.
If it's going to be a test kind of thing, you have them eat them, and then if they can still get out the door with your daughter, all is good. Yeah.
Well, that would probably give him a heartburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that the girl has a driver's license, because he probably won't be able to drive.
Yeah. He'll be in cramps laying on the floor wherever
My stomach.
Yeah.
My stomach.
Oh, you're the well-behaved angel here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
There's that look again.
I'm not either.
I can be really evil.
I'm the angel. She's the demon.
No, I'm talking about her.
No?
Oak.
No? Why are you taking your head through? Why?
They're
Hey,
poking in each other now.
if you keep taking your last through, you'll get lost. Yeah. You take
I
on-
don't know about you sometimes,
take on
man.
paper. What?
I don't know about you sometimes.
Yeah, I will not comment on that. But yeah. I'm back at you.
Hey, yeah. Just make sure, Cindy, when they drop her off at the house and they come up to the door with her and they're kind of dancing around, they go, could I use your restroom? Say, oh, sorry, it's not working right now. You better hurry up and get home.
Yeah.
He'd be blowing her kisses from the car. He ain't gonna stop to give her one. I'm out of here. I gotta find that nearest toilet.
Her nearest garden hose. It burns. It burns.
I don't think anybody want to have somebody pooping all over their toilet.
We need an RV then, or a camper somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Tell them. Hope you brought your own toilet paper. You know how valuable it is.
That's right.
That's the thing too. Is okay. Now all the panickers in the world, are they going to quit having family over to their houses or a guest stop by and allowing them to use the bathroom? It's going to be no bathrooms off limit. No, tinkle and shake yourself off because you ain't using my toilet paper. That stuff, nope. It's under lock and key. How many people got that stuff in their basement and they got double locks on their doors? Nobody's getting my toilet paper.
Or they're thinking about making toilet paper soup.
That toilet paper soup. That's for years they're trying to develop consumables, edibles out of pulp. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on time. That's right.
That's
cool. Love it.
Didn't I have one of those?
Yes, you have.
That's him.
Probably still have it in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
You have seen that. You have seen that, Phil. A lot of times.
Killdeer, did you go to your local Walmart and find any toilet paper?
No.
My wife didn't find any toilet paper there, but again, I went to Costco and got some on Wednesday. We had 2 6-packs of toilet paper left, but that wasn't much for us with, me and the wife and 3 boys here. So we haven't even touched that case that I bought. So, if I need some, I'll go to Costco again. I'll get there when they open. I can walk out with a case. It's really not that big a deal.
I buy an 8-pack and it lasts 10 months.
Wow.
Oh
and
my
I've
God.
got an 8-pack and a half in there, so I'm good for a year. Over a year.
A lot of people buy a lot of toilet paper. But just going to Walmart and seeing rolls of no toilet paper, no paper towel, no Kleenex, nothing. It's like, okay, where did we come from?
Are you joking here? Are you joking here, Cindy, with the Bitcoin? What's up, she said, Chris?
Hey, she said.
And she said.
Those little heads of cauliflower can wipe the dip out of a bowl real good. I don't know. You just might have something to have a head of cauliflower hanging from the wall next to the toilet. You break off a couple of them heads. And people have been saying they're going back to that movie with Stallone.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. They're going to have to start using the 3 shells,
Oh, God.
Don't use
I've seen that movie so many. I've seen that movie.
Me too.
That's one of that part of that movie is funny.
Yeah.
Even knowing there's some cuss words in it.
Yeah.
It's
that's how he had to get his toilet paper. He didn't have much choice. He'd go swear at that little cop machine there. Every time he swore, he got another sheet of paper. I'll be right back, he says. He's heading for the bathroom.
Yeah, I've seen the 3 shells for a bathroom. No, I'll just keep my regular toilet.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually rationing it here.
Yeah.
You only buy 2 packs per person.
Yeah, I saw that. What Cindy sent me. Yeah.
Yeah, but so I can go buy 2 packs, and she can go buy 2 packs, and Cindy can go buy 2 packs. They don't think this through.
Yeah.
I see that come. I see that coming.
I think
that is actually ended up coming here in the United States, and a lot of people are going to kind of have other people do the exact same thing, just to
but here's the thing, and they've been rationing stuff off for years where they'll only allow you to take so many of things, so much. But I mean, that keeps that one person, like someone was talking about before, with coming in with a cart and loading it up, and then everybody looking at that person, and then someone taking something from that one person that wants to hoard all the. You got 3 people in your family, and they all got their own cart, and they all got 2. That keeps the tempers and the anger and all the other to a minimum.
Well, and it assures that each and every one of us have the opportunity to get what we need. You know, not excess. You're going to get what you need. I mean, if they had a 2-pack ration here, I could go, I'd grab 2 packs and I'd give one to my neighbor that can't get out of the house and go get to the store because I don't need 2 packs. But I'll take the 2 and give one to someone that can't get to Walmart, you know. But these people that go in there and say, well, we need a couple of dollies because we want 2 pallets of toilet paper.
Right.
Well, Walmart should have told them, no, we do not sell it in bulk like that. Go to Sam's Club, yet not here.
Right.
You know, and that's it. Is Walmart acts like Sam's Club sometimes. Yeah, if you want to buy that whole aisle, we'll let you buy the whole aisle. And there's 40 other customers that want something. Well, that is not good marketing.
No, it isn't.
I don't have the best opinion of Walmart to start with, but my opinion of Walmart's even gone down a notch because of the way they're dealing with this stuff. I mean,
every time
it's just not good PR. It's not good marketing. It's
every
stupid.
time Walmart starts to have something good and you start buying it all the time on a daily basis.
And you get dependent on it.
And then they change it. Yeah.
Gone. Can't get it anymore.
Can't make it no more. You know,
They
did
had
that with
they had
Bounce
peanut
Dryers
butter
bars.
They had this peanut butter party ice cream that was to die for. I mean, it's great value for crying out loud.
And it's gone.
I was addicted for almost a year. I was able to get it. Now it's gone. They don't have it anymore.
They don't make it no more. They don't order it no more.
And it's like, say what? It was almost always empty every day of the week. People loved it. They were buying it. They discontinued it.
Yeah. It's like, why?
Well, some people like peanut butter and some people cannot handle because they're allergic
Well, no,
to the nuts.
that has nothing to do with it, Raven.
Right, but
the product was selling. It was
it was selling good, but then why change
it? It was a constant turnover.
Why
and
would
they
you
discontinued one that was a good selling product. So,
I understand that.
They still sell peanut butter cup. That was right next to it, and that's still full. I mean, so it had nothing to do with anything except they probably had a 1-year contract with whoever's making the ice cream for them. And when the contract ran out, the company said, you ain't paying us enough for this dang ice cream. We ain't going to contract with you again. So they got the product no more.
Yeah.
Because everything Walmart does is on minimum 1-year contracts.
Yeah, I bet they raised the price on the ice cream, and Walmart says we can't sell it now.
Yep.
Because we're rolling back the prices. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll buy some other cheaper stuff.
Yeah, you got to look at when Walmart was really good at back then, because the guy who ran it like he knew what he had to do. And I think his family is like kind of going off different directions. Not really caring for the employers, not really concerned of how the health of the employees at Walmart, because you notice that a lot of the employers are also going on YouTube discussing about how their situation, their company is treating them.
Arcade.
Yeah, but I know our Walmart, the success of our Walmart is literally because they drove out. We used to have 7 local mom and pop grocery operations in town.
Yeah.
We have 1.
Yeah.
We have 1 out of the 7 still here.
Saving a lot.
They cornered the market. They cornered the market, and once they cornered that market, then all of a sudden people started realizing these things like Steve's talking about, products that, oh yeah, people get attached to them, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and they're finding out certain qualities of items at Walmart are kind of going down the tubes, and customer service sucks. I mean, our Walmart, when I was in there early today, they had 2 aisles open, and their self-checkouts were packed full with lines of people waiting to get in to get to a self-checkout.
I noticed
employees wandering all over the store. Don't you cross-train them to run a cash register for crying out loud? I mean,
days. Not
they
these
don't
days.
care. They don't care because they've cornered the market. They know you have to shop there. Because if you don't shop there, you're going to drive 57 miles to get to Superior, Wisconsin, to the nearest smaller, to an IGA or another smaller grocery outlet. No, you're stuck. You got to go to Walmart.
I saw a little IGA by my house today that almost has no cars in the parking lot 90% of the time. And I drove by there on my day home from work today, and there must have been at least 30 or 40 cars in that parking lot. I'm looking at that place going, I mean, I guess people are not going to Walmart and Meijer. They're trying to find any little place. But I'd never seen that many cars at that place in my life.
Uh-huh. All of a sudden they're going to looking for toilet stores and
going anywhere they can find it.
Cans of food or something.
I found it in Dollar General.
Dollar General is another.
Had the same stuff I got at Walmart.
Dollar Tree still got.
Ain't that a good looking dad-daughter combo?
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Ain't that a good looking combo there?
Yeah, it just needs mama heat in the middle of it.
Yeah. I went into Walmart night before last after I got off work at midnight to pick up something. Pack of toilet paper, honestly, I think it was. But the line, they had one lane open. Then there wasn't self-checkout. It was like one of the lanes in the middle of the store.
Yeah, the one by the cigarettes.
Yeah, and the line was halfway back to the door where I come in at. I turned around and said, not today.
Yeah, I don't need this that bad right now.
I saw the other day when I was in there, they had the same thing going on. 2 checkouts open. It's during the peak sales period in the evening, right after work is out.
And school is getting out at the same time. Yeah.
And people were abandoning full carts of food and things. Just they're standing there and they're going, I'm not waiting. I'm number 14 in the line at the checkout.
Yeah.
And you can't get near the self checkouts. It's packed. They just walked right away, left their cart sitting there, and there's Walmart employees grabbing those carts. They're wheeling them back to the service center and going through them for perishables like refrigerated or frozens and getting them back out. And people are just, they're fed up. They're saying, yeah, this guy's got 800 rolls of toilet paper in front of me he wants to buy, and my ice cream's melting in my cart. And they're saying, the heck with it. Either open another cashier or I'm leaving, and they leave. That's where I'm talking. Customer service is just, I mean, that is a thing of the
I used to work for Walmart, and I worked there for a year, and every night when I walked in the door, I got mad. Just walking in the door, I got mad because crappy management for one.
Well, that's it here too.
And after I quit there, for a year after I quit there, when I walked in there, I would get mad. And Cindy was like, "Let's go to Walmart." No. Why?
Don't like it.
like you hear that story every time from even Walmart employees. They're getting frustrated. I ain't gonna be surprised if one day you see on a YouTube where someone's video or like videotaping or doing a camera videotaping someone fighting Walmart, and then all of a sudden it starts causing more problems, and all of a sudden we hear, okay, Walmart, you're not pleasing yourself, you're not keeping your customers happy. Some of these Walmarts are going to end up shutting down because of this, all this garbage that's going on, too.
Yeah, but some of that stuff I see online, a lot of that's the people. You just happen to have I don't want to say this because sound conceit or something. You do have a different class of people that wind up in Walmart than you have that wind up in other places, and sometimes they're not as
that's true.
civil people.
Yeah.
People that aren't civil. I mean, I'm not talking people of color because I see plenty of white people acting a fool. So I see a lot of people that go into Walmart and for whatever reason they got to act like a fool in the Walmart. I don't care. Again,
I'll tell you.
But it's it has something to do with your low income as well. So there are a lot of people that are low income that are decent people, but there are some that are just act a fool when they go into these places, and they just assume fight you as opposed to look at you. So
it's all about being respectful.
Be the night manager of a Dollar Tree for 3 years.
I bet.
I mean, people would come in there and they'd rip the cashiers a new one up and down and saying, this isn't worth $1, that's not worth $1, and this, that. And I'd come out of my office and I'd go, hey, customer. And they'd go, the customer's always right. I said, guess what's going to happen to you? And they go, I don't know. I said, see, you're not always right, because if you were, you'd know I'm going to throw your ass out the door treating my employees that way. Well, our store for 3 years got pretty cleaned up because they said, oh, that old bummer in the office going to come out here. He's going to
grumpy old man.
He ain't putting up with it, because it was, Phil, you're right. It's a societal problem. We have parts of our society now where they'll go into a store, a Walmart, even something like a Dollar Tree, and disrespect anybody working there, other customers, the products, everything. And then when you say, hey, what are you doing? They go, what? Like, what's the problem? So what? I'm raising hell in your store. What's the problem? I mean, how are these people being raised?
Right.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Who raised you? I want to go. Who's your mom and dad? I got to go over to their house and slap them. Because I don't know if I should blame you or not, because somebody raised you this way. I'm sure of it. I want to go. I told one little bugger, he was cussing at me like a sailor, and the kid wasn't even 4 feet tall. And I'm like, where'd you get that mouth? Did you borrow that from your dad? Oh, and he called me and F this and F that a few times. And I said, where do you live? I got to go spank your parents. Society is just gotten too weird.
Well, look at, I mean, this is some Walmarts. This picture on the right-hand side is like regular hair care product, but they have to have under lock and key, like video games. I don't know of a single place where video games aren't under lock and key because they're so expensive and kids are likely to steal them. But not just video cameras, but this stuff is under lock and key to get hair care products,
cosmetics. They just
cosmetics, razor blades.
Yeah, razor blades. Right. I mean, you got
razor blades,
and it has to do with where you live. You know.
Now, when I drove truck over the road, I got a load in Providence, Rhode Island. I went to pick it up, and I couldn't believe it. I get there, and they put me through this whole bunch of BS, and they said that I had to sign a couple of papers saying they're authorized to background check me and all this. I'm going, what in the world am I hauling? They said, sealed and locked load. You don't even have a key to get in it. And they said, and you've got an escort. I go, what do you mean I got an escort? And I said, where's it going? And they said, well, it's going to Ontario, California, to a central warehouse, and it'll be distributed from there. And I'm thinking, that whole trip all the way across the continent, I'm thinking, what have I got on my truck? And I've got a black sedan in front of me and one behind me, the whole dang trip. We get there, then they let me know what was on the truck. Razor blades. And I said, what's the big deal over razor blades? And they said, do you realize how many razor blades are on your truck? They said there's 1.6 million packages of razor blades in your truck.
$15 a
retail for $6.95 a piece. And if there's no way for us to track them if they were to be hijacked and put in the black market. I never thought of that. I'm hauling $600 million worth of razor blades in the back of my truck.
Wow.
Holy smokes. I never thought of that.
And no way to track
And
it.
you start thinking, okay, these people that are snatching them and putting them in their pockets or their purse off of the store shelves, that really starts to rack up. So when I really got deep into retail, this is 30 years ago, and I had to look at cost balancing in retail organizations. That's when I realized candy bars. Oh my gosh. Our local Pomida, I did a spot audit for them. I couldn't believe it. When we inventoried their what they call impulse products, they lost, and sounds insane, but it's a fact. They lost a little over $9,000 in candy bars in 1 year.
Wow.
Well, you think about it. Each candy bar costs you $1 or more.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll have 40 or 50 of them walk out the door every day. We get 6,000 customers a day. And, we're going to have anywhere up to 100 of them walk out the door every single day for 365 days. Now add that times $1.69 or whatever.
Right.
And it's amazing. It was amazing. It's ridiculous how much walks out of those stores. And it's the managers, the head managers.
I don't know why, but
I'm surprised I know so much about razor blades.
Razor blades, yeah. I'll tell you all about razor blades. I know so much about razor blades.
Yeah.
I use them
I don't either.
at least once every 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Oh, I shave my cheekbones once a month.
Yeah, I trim here.
You gotta keep yourself groomed a little, right?
Yeah, cheekbones.
I gotta trim this here because I can't eat without biting into my mustache, so I keep it short.
You want danglers off your facial hair.
Oh yeah, it's like
you don't want to be a mustache.
I go put a sandwich.
Sure.
Yeah. You turn around, take a bite of food, and half your hair goes in your mouth.
Yeah,
and it pulls your mustache, and it's like, damn it. And I got false teeth, so you can't bite your hair off your mustache with false teeth. You can't chew your fingernails.
You should never have to. You
got false teeth?
Yeah. Don't take them out. Don't take them out.
I've got false teeth, and people have trouble believing me. But yeah, I've got false teeth, but I don't call them that. See, I even have one that's knocked out.
Yeah.
Just so they don't look so false.
Well, yeah, they don't think they're. How do you get a tooth knocked out if you got fake teeth?
Right?
I have partial.
But I love it when people say, "Sty, are those your teeth?" Well, you're darn right. They cost me with surgery and everything else, and the teeth and everything together. They cost me $3,000. You betcha they're mine.
Don't do that, Phil.
Oh, I found out. Don't do that, Phil. With a Sharpie on false teeth.
Uh-oh.
My wife, it took her about 3 months to finally get it out of one of hers.
Oh, really?
I stuck in the bathroom in the middle of the night with the Sharpie and rinsed her teeth off. There,
Okay.
that looks good. Oh, was she?
I won't do
You
that.
think she was upset? Oh, she couldn't
Not
get
bad.
that off. She tried nail polish remover and all kinds of, acetone, all kinds of stuff. It took about 3 months for it to finally get to look like the rest of them.
Oh.
Yeah. But for the first week, it was black. So she was talking like this all the time because she didn't want her teeth to show. It was just funny. She'd smile, her big old front tooth missing. That's Ma.
Hey, that's Ma.
I wonder if
Ma
that
don't
is
have her teeth.
divorce.
Oh, God.
Just don't bump your lens.
Oh.
One of us.
Yeah, that could have had something to do with the divorce. I don't know.
Rogaine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're crazy.
Who's crazy?
Ann is. It's in her name.
Oh, damn.
Trying to see who's stupid here. She's the one that's got it in her name.
Hello, hello. Oh.
What's up, Chozuki TV?
I'm feeling pretty normal now. Yeah.
Well,
that's
you gotta realize a lot of people do that stuff too.
What? Just be crazy?
Yeah.
There you go, Wheel Life. You got someone offering to do your makeup for you there, bro. I saw that Mardi Gras makeup. I don't know.
I tell you,
Were they
loving
their
father
face
that
painted?
lets his daughter do his makeup. You know.
Nope. The only time I think I ever had makeup on was that one time back in high school, my senior year, when I was Nikki 6. There's no other time I've ever put lipstick on, any kind of anything.
Only lipstick I wore
like-
from
like
kissing
being
somebody
a
else that
rebel?
already had it on it.
Because I'm a man and I ain't handsome enough to be on TV where they put that makeup on you for TV. So I'm good.
See, I'm with Steve. You know,
Yeah.
lipstick. I'm cool with lipstick. It's all in the application. How's it being put on? Yeah. Yeah, if it's lip
It was
to
from
lip,
kissing the
that's
girls
pretty
had it
cool.
on
Yeah,
already.
I can handle that. You know, yeah, I can wipe it off. But hand to lip, no, I don't do that. No.
Yeah.
Lip to lip, I can live with. Yeah,
Oh, that's normal.
that's normal.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way I would prefer to wear lipstick. Like a normal man would. Right?
I've seen so many people like to wear different stuff. And nowadays you can't even tell if a man looks like a woman or a woman looks like a man.
Yeah, those women get just as long as beard as we do.
Grab and peel.
I retired from Dollar Tree just in time because
like
when you get to the point when you start saying to your customers, "Hey, you,"
hey, you, yeah,
you don't want to go anywhere else. Just, "Hey, you're next. Come on." Hey, would you like to pay with a credit card?
A ewe is a female sheep. I'm not a ewe.
Oh,
no.
Don't
Didn't think about
put
that.
that out there. Somebody's gonna. Oh, that'll be the next thing.
Yeah,
That'll be-
that might offend
me a
somebody
cheat.
like you.
That was the thing. That was the thing in boot camp or when I was in the Marine Corps. You didn't call anybody you.
Hey, you.
You was a female sheep, so you didn't use you like hey you or no.
Come here, you.
Yeah.
Hey, you,
Yeah.
come here.
Nope. You didn't use that in the Marine Corps for nothing.
Well,
That's
that's
probably
like,
the same way in the Army, right, Mike? You don't use you, do you? Like that?
No, not really. I mean,
Because I remember being told in boot camp back in the 80s, you, that's a female sheep.
yeah, we had a football coach that if he caught you saying "shut up" to somebody, he'd be right on you like flies on poop. He says, "Oh, you want somebody to shut up? That must mean you want something to talk about." Then came out that sawed-off canoe paddle he liked to use on us. Yeah, and I tell you what, there wasn't a boy on our football team you'd ever hear him say, "Oh, shut up." And no, it was, "Oh, I don't. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that."
Okay.
I'd really like you to not say that again. That would fly. But boy, if you go, "Shut up," oh, here comes the coach. Somebody must have told him to shut up when he was a kid and he didn't like it.
I thought she was going to say something. She got right up there. I was like, all right, what did she
Right
say? Some of those ladies look like a joker. There was just one lady that worked at the Walmart, and I haven't seen her in a really long time, but she reminded me of that lady that was on the Drew Carey show. Mimi, I think her name was Mimi.
Yeah.
Carrie, they used to have all that crazy makeup and stuff, and it was
Oh yeah.
she was the spitting image of that lady that used to be the cashier at Walmart. It was like, oh no. And hey, she thought it looked good, and you know what? If it made her feel good, more power to her. But definitely was one of those ones where you
maybe
look at
she was colorblind.
We had a gal at our
Dogs and
Walmart.
cats aren't that colorblind.
Yeah.
We had a gal at our Walmart that had the
I
biggest
can't
beehive,
see her blind.
biggest beehive hair you ever seen in your life. Looked like Marge off of The Simpsons.
Oh really?
And she was there for years and years. I mean, I actually seen her go from young to old. I mean, she'd been there forever.
So what's that make you?
Out of Walmart, and there's some kind of wire, like a stiff piece of wire they use that would hold the door open or something, and the one exit, and it's propped up on the windowsill up above. Well, it had fallen down, and she didn't realize it. She gets up there, the door's open, she walks out, and that thing's got a hook on the end of it, and it got a hold of her beehive. Well, we found out why her beehive never changed for 25, 30 years. It's the same beehive, the one she bought back then, because it come right off her head. It's hanging there like a big beehive. Oh my God. My ex-wife and I were just walking into the store when that happened, and I burst out laughing, and I'm getting slapped up by my ex-wife. Shut up, that's so embarrassing. I said, no kidding. It's for her. That's great for me. It's funny.
You can't help it.
But yeah, it attracted quite a crowd, and they're all just. And oddly enough, the next time I saw the gal, she's wearing a regular hairstyle.
Somebody bought her a new wig.
30 years of a beehive, and boy, she swapped to something low rise, Yeah.
More modern.
But she looked like Marge, and that's what everybody called her. Marge. I mean, they would call it, right? They'd walk past her, they'd see her, and they go, "Hi, Marge." And people thought that was her, and it's not her name. Her name was Linda on her tag. But no, it's, "Hey, Marge." Everybody called her Marge.
It probably became more of a nickname or whatnot.
Yeah.
We had a guy that we were calling him. What were we calling him? Gosh, forget what it was. But he looked like the bald-headed doll from Toy Story. What's his name? Ike or what is his name? But it's the bald one with like one eye's missing and everything else.
Yeah.
He's got a shaved head like that. And a couple times I went back there and called him that, and he says, "Who told you to call me that?" I'm like, "That's not your name." He's like, "No, my name is Justin." I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry." It's just, why did they tell me? And then he told me the story, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I had to apologize to the kid. And then I had to go yell at the guys I work around that told me this shit. So we had a guy, his last name was
Potato Head.
His last name was spelled like Buechles. It's like Buchels, they used to call him Buckles. And I never knew that wasn't how you pronounced his name. And one day the guy comes in, and I said, he was walking in, and he said something to me. I said, "Hey, Buckles, how you doing?" And he looked at me funny. And then both of my managers who always say that, they started laughing. Says, "Oh, you don't pay any attention to him. He's the jokester in the dealership." And I'm looking at them, and they're looking at me like. And then later they explained to me, he says, "No, that's not his real last name. That's just when he's not there. That's what they were calling him." Oh my God.
Oh, that's like
it seems like you pissed off to somebody. You're like, they're saying, cut it, don't say it.
Yeah, those behind the scenes names always end up slipping out.
Yep.
Well, see, that's kind of with the neighbor back behind our house. My stepdad got into it with him. My stepdad and his uncle got into him and stuff like that. And he's a pretty good sized guy. Last time I heard, he's on the run for state charges on the beating up a guy in Eldon, broke his face and his eye socket. But anyhow, he wanted to be called Spike. Well, the only Spike I have ever known my entire life was my dad, real dad. So I wasn't going to call him Spike. But my my dad and my mom always called him Slappy. You know, because they just wanted to slap the shit out of him, you know. And so his nickname was Slappy all the time. And come to find out, now I remember why he wanted to be called Spike, because his real name is Enoch.
Oh.
So
yeah, you give a kid a wrong name, he's gonna come up with some tough name. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he is a big guy. You know, he's like 6'4", and probably 275. You know, he's still a big guy.
When I drove over
big
the
biker.
road, when I drove over the road, there was this fella on the TV. Him and I are talking, and he was kind of talking smart, but he had this kind of high pitched voice, and I just pictured him as something maybe 5'4" and 85 pounds. You know, just his voice and the way he talked, and I told him we were kind of spatting on the radio, and I told him, I said, I'm pulling into such truck stop out down there in Nashville. I said, you pull in there, and I said, we'll meet in the center of the parking lot. We'll settle this. He goes, oh, you don't want to do that? I said, oh, yes, I do. I'll meet you in the center of the parking lot. I whipped in there, parked my truck. I go walking out in the center of the parking lot, and I'm looking around for someone that'll come walking up to me, and all of a sudden I see this big brute of a guy about 6'5". I mean, he's a brute, and he's got this peanut-shaped head and bald as can be. Well, one reason I thought he was kind of a little guy was because his CV handle was Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird?
Once I saw this guy walking up to me, I'm going, ooh, I know why they call him Tweety Bird. He's a giant Tweety Bird because he had a head just like Tweety Bird. He looked like Tweety Bird. And he go walking up to me, and I go, before we do anything, I said, hopefully apologies are accepted. Because I thought he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Found out actually him and I became buddies. We ran basically the same routes, running into each other all the time after that, but we became pretty good buddies after talking it out. And I thought, oh, thank goodness he's my friend. Oh,
like they say, never judge a book by its cover until you see what's behind it.
Yeah.
Or don't judge a person on how he talks.
It's you, Sergeant Dorkmeister.
You never know what you're going to end up hitting or facing.
Yes. Yeah. Someone sent me a weird screenshot one time of a picture of something, and at the top of that picture it said Sergeant Dorkmeister. I don't remember where that came from, but I think it was a nickname for somebody.
Dorkmeister.
Unless you want to piss off some of these people like that,
I'm sure it's one he never wanted to get out. But
oh no! Oh yeah.
You can hear him groan. He's like, "Yeah, gee, thanks, hon."
Yeah. Somebody's hacked into the archives.
Oh.
Hey Phil, I got another friend wanting me to come over and come up on his stream. You've been on 2.5 hours. I know he'll be on for another 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna take off and go say hi to him.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So I'll talk at y'all later. You all have a good night, and God bless y'all.
See you, Steve.
See you later,
man.
Love you.
See you, Killdeer. Yeah.
It's like you meet somebody for the first time and you wonder what they look like or sound like, and you think they look like what you think they sound like, but then you end up being surprised.
Oh yeah, many times.
They used to call you grapefruits.
I hope he wasn't talking about the grapefruits that. Oh God.
Yeah, I'll never forget in high school our assistant football coach and our wrestling coach, our new coach for the year. None of us boys had ever met the guy. And we heard he was from Canada. And we thought, yeah, who's this guy, you know? And then the word got out because the principal was telling all of us in sports who this guy is and that we'll be meeting him next week and blah, blah, blah. And what really stuck with us was, I mean, this was Nam era, right? And this guy was a retired Marine drill sergeant.
Ooh.
And we're going, no, not for wrestling or football. No, we don't want him. We don't want him. And we found how tough that little effer was when he showed up. And I mean little. Our whippiest kid on our football team was 2 inches taller than he was. I mean, this boy just squeezed in military standard. I mean, he just squeezed in. But that guy had, his thighs were that big around. His biceps were as big around as his thighs. His fingers were like sausages. If he tapped you, all he'd do is tap you on the chest and knock you on your butt. We're just a bunch of teenagers trying to play football. And this guy, if he pats you on the back for a good job, holy Christ, it'd take you about 13 steps to get your balance again, you know. Boom, good job. What, Jesus. And this boy was, oh man, was he rough. And nobody ever dared upset this fella because, oh man, he was rough on us. Back then they didn't care if he beat the kids, you know, who cares, you know. So we walked on eggs all the time. But I became a hero because we were playing shuffleboard out in the hallway. You know, we had shuffleboard markings out in the hallway by our gym. And we're out there playing shuffleboard with them big discs, those big hard discs. And I'm going to fire one at this kid I'm playing against on the other end because he said something smart. So I just fired that sucker down the hall. And here comes Leopold, our new coach, walking around the corner barefoot. Hit him in the side of the foot as his other foot was off the floor. So it took him right off his feet. And I think it shook the whole school when he hit the floor. But he got up and turned and looked. There was nobody down on my end. Nobody. And I was in my school clothes and sitting in the library well before he got to that end of the school. What? What's the problem? What? Somebody said it was you. How could it be me? I'm in the library and shh. Quiet. Yep. Escaped through it, but everybody knew I did it, so I became a hero. He's the only guy that's ever knocked Leopold on his butt.
Mike, is this a true story?
Yes, it is.
So here, you got to read this. Well, when we were talking about names for kids, when I was preggers with Bean, I said, well, I can't do Junior. So I suggested Aaron Michael. He said, no, because if you put Aaron Mike Cunt.
And the last?
Aaron
Mike Hunt.
Yes.
Mike Hunt. Yes. Aaron Mike. Yes. That would not be a good name for a young man.
No, I could never do that.
My level of respect for Mike and Cindy has just come way up for a parent to put thought into naming a child. I mean, there are so many in the world that have not.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that she was a girl because she still wouldn't have a name if it was a boy.
At some point, Michael Hunt should die. I mean, the name should die. You know, now and nothing personal, Mike. But
I know.
You grow up with that name.
Lack of use. Yeah,
it's always kind of been one of those kind of joke names. You know, it's like you know. And then of course you've got, and of course nobody thought of it back in the day when you were named. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, my dad was born in 25, my mom in 35, so they didn't know that joke.
Right.
Well, I can remember a song called "Boy Named Sue."
Right, by Johnny Cash. Yeah,
Johnny Cash, love it.
That song was funny at times. a lot of people thought that if a guy was named Sue, a lot of girls would laugh at him, but then he would get mad at the guys for calling him Sue because a Sue is a girl's name.
Hey, Will the Rocker.
But
Hey,
he
Will.
ended up getting tough, and he literally beat the crap out of his own father.
Yeah, but Raven, do you understand Michael Hunt?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I wasn't sure. I mean, a
No.
boy named Sue is one thing, but to be named Mike Hunt, I mean, it's just it takes a strong man to be Mike Hunt.
Yeah.
That's why I go by Michael Moses.
That's right.
No,
my friends at work will call me Mike. Okay, whatever. My friends in the Army, well, you know, obviously.
Sergeant Hunt. Sergeant Hunt.
You know, but join the Army, you go by my last name. That's cool. The first question I ask you, is your first name Michael?
Why, yes, it is private. Why? I'm not a private. You are now, damn it.
It's just like pissing off somebody, and you don't want to piss off some people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying that reminds me of that Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
Song.
I didn't know Phil Silverstein had anything to do about that.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, the same person that wrote the Giving Tree wrote Boy Named Sue.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those Phil Silverstein books when I was a kid. Loved those things.
Yeah.
The lady that swallowed the fly, that swallowed the cat, that swallowed the spider, that crept down inside her. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. I guess she'll die.
I know that. I know that book.
Have you read Phil Silverstein too? Well, we're having a good time with all sorts of topics tonight, aren't we?
All kinds.
We go through a lot of different topics, and when I did my live video, I literally was talking about how people are literally going to Walmart and seeing how empty some of these store shelves off. I couldn't even buy one of my favorite soups, which is like sirloin burger. I mean, I like that soup. It's from Campbell's.
Captain Beer.
Captain Beer.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I used to have an officer named rank was captain. His last name was Morgan.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Captain Morgan.
his
That's
call sign was Rum Runner 6. So
there you
go.
Fitting, right?
Yeah.
I think somebody got that idea from a drink.
Well, I found out the hard way back in the mid-'70s. Don't ever go to a dentist whose name is Dr. Painless. That was the worst dentist I ever seen in my whole life.
No.
After he hammered, he broke a molar in half to pull it out.
Yeah.
But he chiseled it in half. And he didn't use Novocaine or not. And he says, you're going to have some swelling. We're going to take care of that. And he grabbed this towel out of his cabinet, this cotton towel. It wasn't like a terry towel. It was thin cotton. And he runs outside. Well, this is in January, right? And he comes back in, and it's packed full of snow. And he says, hold that on your face, and the swelling will go down in an hour or two. I'm paying for this guy? I mean, what the heck? And then we got an attorney in town here that his last name is Lost. I didn't know anybody could have a last name of Lost. But for an attorney, you don't want an attorney whose last name is Lost. Yeah. How'd your trial go? Yeah. Lost. Again. Yeah. I thought, boy, he can't be too busy.
What's that law firm? Dewey, Screw 'em, and How?
A lot of
listen, guys, it's getting late. It's almost 11 o'clock. Is there anybody out there that we can go share a little love with this evening?
Yeah, me. No, hang on.
Oh, is he looking for a streamer?
Damn.
Yeah. Little extracurricular activity. I see
Expedition Greg.
Yeah, everything spicy's up.
What about then you have that's a grow channel, but
Yeah, he's just gonna be over there growing.
Didn't see.
Leading up.
I don't know some of the people I know that are still on today because I just saw Bounty. Sometimes when you do updates on YouTube, it tends to take them off because they already finished their program.
Yeah, I updated mine and a bunch dropped off.
Beside Greg, I don't know.
Oh, I thought this was live.
Maybe you have somebody. I don't know.
That's why I'm trying to find somebody. Sorry.
What are you eating there?
Japanese hard candy.
It's rock candy.
Rock candy. Yeah.
Nope.
Crack.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does kind of look like crack, but.
Yeah, I don't have anybody either. Let's see. Let's try this down here. All right. Well, I don't see anybody to raid. So, guys, almost 3 hours. I want to thank everyone for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank the Hunt family, Michael and Chili Bean.
Always fun.
Crazy Ann. I want to thank Cindy, even though Cindy's not here. She's been participating quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Raven, and Sty, Metal Music Maniac. Kimberly, everybody who stuck around the entire time, and those of you guys came in, I want to thank everyone for spending some time with us this evening.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Make sure
everyone
tomorrow to look up the Hunt for Heat as his father and daughter do the Packy 1 chip challenge. Don't forget to check out their video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to share them out. Share them out. That's how things go viral. Sharing.
I gotta see. They do because I don't think I'm subscribed to them because I want to
type in the chat. You can do that.
Yeah.
There you go. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head
guys.
out because I'm done for the day.
Thank you guys. Love you. Cramps are
Love you.
temporary.
Take
Keep
care,
it
guys.
spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy, young.
I'm crazy.
Uh,